Stormy, I see you
Hello,
dancing over
chat.
there.
Hello.
I need to post a name. You know what I need to do is I need to use my stream avatars more often. That's not it. Let's. I need a dancing. Let's see. Well, it's not used enough. Gotcha. I love my Gansha. That's so cute. It's Hex as a drow. It's adorable. Vanguard, have you seen that one?
What?
Have you seen that? One of my emotes for my channel is literally my stream OC as Hex from Sight.
Yeah.
Have you seen that one? I didn't know if you saw that one.
I haven't seen it.
Oh no? Yeah, look at my
No.
channel. I just posted two of it.
Eh.
All right, I'm going live in just a second.
No.
I'm live with no intro. Hello.
Hello.
Just going in
Alright.
raw, I guess.
We
Oh,
fucking
jeez.
send it around here.
Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone in everyone else's chats. And hello, and welcome back to Strange Aeons with a full table. Sound like we need the fucking air horns. Doritos, Mountain Dew, Game Remote.
Oh shit! 360 no scope gorilla dog fart, dude. Oh fuck, bro, it's fucking great.
Y'all are crazy.
Bougie Cheetos.
Oh shit, that's my gamer tag, dude.
Bougie Cheetos.
Bougie Cheetos. Perfect. I love it.
Ugh.
Oh god, that's what we need to do. We need to have Deckle do what is it? Stickman. I think Deckle playing through Stickman would be a fun stream.
Stickman? Oh, Henry Stickman.
Yeah,
Oh dear.
just because I thought of the 360 Dorito gamer mode one.
Oh my god.
That was the best one. Anyways, so welcome to Strange Aeons. We're going to be doing another recap because we have Goblin here. We're going to catch him up, and just like with Berthulu, his character has been here, quote unquote, and we have a lot of stuff to show. Like before, I am running the GM view, so obviously anyone who is here for the chat, feel free, but try not to share it with the other ones there, because you're going to be seeing my view. You're going to be seeing beyond the walls at certain points. I'm going to try to keep my vision kind of restricted to try to. Not that I'm worried about anyone in the chat, just more for the sake of I like the same ambiance for you guys that I'm trying to get for them. Speaking of, let me get Seraphina up to the battle area because I realize she's still in the.
Save me.
I'm dragging. You're gonna see a thing here, dear. Like, just keep watching the map.
Oh.
You saved me.
Wait, who all has dark vision?
I
Who
do
else can
not.
see what I see?
I've got a halo.
Let me see
Oh,
your
Jesus
halo,
Christ, what the
halo.
hell?
There you go. Now you're dead center of it.
Ah,
Ah!
And that little magenta plush you see there is fire. It's probably the only reason they did. That's probably the only reason that the party's not dead.
Yeah, that was our stop half of the zombies from getting to us. Fire.
See, everyone keeps calling them zombies.
Ghouls,
This is worse
yes.
than zombies.
this
These
is
are
very
cool.
worse than
Yeah.
zombies.
They're intelligent, they're faster, they have literally 3 times the hit points, and they infect you, and if you're infected, if you die with the infection in you, you're turning. It's like, it's fucking Walking Dead.
Hey,
And
if
it's
I,
like-
if I put it onto a magic card, though.
It's gonna be army, yeah, it's but it'd be a zombie with fucking poison counters. Anyways, so the recap. So, to put it all in perspective, and this one I will say, feel free, Goblin, to look at my chat because I'm not going to show it just so. But anyone, actually, no, I'll reactivate because then you can show it on yours. We're gonna reactivate the haze. We're gonna drop it. So, the haze is where it all began, as you guys were in a darkened.
I cannot see in this scene.
Oh yeah, because I gotta drag you over.
Yeah.
It's and yep, I'm getting you. So, it started with the haze. It was a unknown city made of all ruins. Like, every building was destroyed. It was covered in this yellow mist, fog, that rolled over above and it rolled below and just on all the walls. There was screaming and shouting as if there were riots just around the bend. But all through it, there seemed to be a heavy footstep coming, as if something was approaching. One of your party members, at the time you didn't know their name, but they were the gargoyle that flew above to get a better view. And while they did get a better view and shouted down some direction, suddenly a cloth lanced out and pierced through him and then drug him downwards, and there was a spurt of blood, and his head rolled down an alley. From there, this thing revealed itself. You can see it there on your one. If you mouse over, you can see a better picture there, as it seemed to be this man made of tattered rags with blackened flesh and empty eyes, wielding a war razor. He seemed to be utterly vicious and insanely strong as he moved slowly, but as soon as he got his hands on you, he either broke necks or savagely attacked multiple times until you were dead. But it seemed to be leaving messages and voices in the corpses that he left behind that seemed to indicate that it was a dream. Waking up from that dream, you woke up. Activate this one. So you're going to get drug away again. This one, you should be on it. Yeah, Goblin, you just have a different one that doesn't have your token art on it.
Loading.
Waking from the dream, you were in these cells, and you can see the woman that was there. That was Dr. Eleni Skane. You found her as the name she said. Doctor in quotation marks to a degree, because there was a person saying, "Wake up, save me," that breached through your nightmare and got you to wake up as you died. And as you got out, you were all in these cages, not back. It seemed like you were just standing open, but with none of your things, just in rags. You managed to, with the help of the victim on the center, kick her aside, grab the keys, and start escaping. Realizing she was outnumbered, she tried to run, but was quickly overpowered by you lot, as she was knocked unconscious and placed into a cell. You found that she was a doppelganger. Also, I'm getting feedback from somebody that's really bad. Whoever has... Anyway. You were... Oh, yes. She was placed in a cell. She had killed the guy who had woken you up before you could talk to him much, because he had helped kick her into one of the walls where she was grabbed and held by the gargoyle, and the key was ripped off by another party member. You interrogated her and found out that not only can she shapeshift really fast, and it seems to mend her wounds, and it's a method beyond doppelganger lords, but she also seemed to inadvertently give you indications that she was no doctor, number one, very obvious, but also that she also seemed to have a mentality that seemed like an insane, but otherwise not terribly intelligent townsperson. She made allusions that it came from him, whoever him was at the time. She said that he was granting wishes, and for some reason this was hers. But she seemed very insane, but one of your party members, someone who doesn't remember their name, but a gentleman who's pretty decent in a fight, especially with mauls and crowbars, was able to get through to her and get her calm enough to talk to her, and she gave a little bit more information, and she's even promised not to harm you or to cause harm to you, but you knew not to trust an insane woman, as you climbed up a furnace pipe and broke the furnace to make sure that she couldn't turn it on behind you. As such, you went up the pipe. Going up the pipe. As you were going up, and reactivating this one here, you came up the pipe where you were attacked by 3 dire rats that all came down and attacked the gargoyle leading the group as you were coming up about a 50-degree angle, so it wasn't a full climb, but it was tight enough that it was an easy climb. And they all swarmed on his face as the 3 rats, as well as 2 zoogs, came down and attacked his face, potentially infecting some wounds on him, but he's recovered nicely since then. As you came out, you were accosted by some guards that thought you were doppelgangers. Seems that there's more than one, and that it's a bit of a plague in here. They refused to let you into where they are, and they seemed ready to shoot at you and said, "Go kill some doppelgangers, and they'll maybe consider you allies." As you progressed northward, you fought some monstrous scorpion, I did that last time. Monstrous centipedes. I think it's as you found them in some storerooms where you found some more gear. Taking all the gear with you, you moved northwards, where you fought a doppelganger hiding as an old woman with a broken leg, as well as a swarm of some small undead. And as you fought them, the doppelganger made a run for it and tried to run to a door, which, as they opened it, alerted 2 new ghouls. These ghouls came up and began to fight as there was shouting and noises coming from below, where there was someone shouting that beware the door. As you open the door, they're coming back. Some of you could spot that there's someone being basically living surgery in the far back of a room, but the one coming out cast a eerie shadow across the door was some doctor woman by the name of Dr. Oatstay. Dr. Oatstay proceeded to do some major damage to your party's Blood Rager, but was quickly grabbed by the gargoyle and rendered helpless, where then her head was smashed by our good old crowbar wielder. And then from there, you also met that her subject was another of the doppelgangers. He seemed to be very friendly, or rather she. At this this stage, but basically, as they pointed out, that as their name is Patrick, and they pointed out that they were actually one of the ghouls that they turned after a bad nightmare, and then Dr. Oatstave captured them and did some psychological, not so much torture, but conditioning that they just seemed to get them to, and then get them into a sleep. And first they seemed to condition something into them where they were trying to get them to change some aspects of their mind that they're not even certain what exactly changed. And then they got them to go to sleep. You were starting to dig into what the dream was, but one of you realized that might be a bad plan since it seems to forcibly convert people. So instead you avoided recalling what that dream was for them, and you brought them back. They proved to have the exact same power, but they seem to be less intrinsically connected to it, as you managed to not only use the bodies of the doppelgangers to convince the guards that you were good, but with some very difficult conversations, you managed to convince them to let the doppelganger in, telling them who they are. Patrick joined up with there as you first got a night of rest, did some chores as you met some of the survivors from a panicked man with paranoia. You helped out. We assumed that Vanguard that you had helped as there was a very wounded woman and then a small child that had been savaged by beasts. And
Yes.
we assumed you'd want to heal them.
Yes.
So we allowed you to do that. The barbarian did some cooking, and then some of the other party members broke up some ruined furniture for firewood. You found out that this temple is blessed by both Pharasma and Desna, and seems to be, as much as you had a terrible nightmare the night prior, you seemed to have a odd dream that seemed very serene and peaceful. That seemed to be just a black and purple lit sky with a field of purple trees and then a field of just black grass, and it seemed to just be utterly peaceful. All of you had the same odd dream, but nothing occurred in it. There you also met that there was a Inquisitor from, or rather, she's a cleric, but she's worked with the Inquisitor service with the Royal Accusers in Ursulab. Her name is Winter Clockson. She came with the High Inquisitor to investigate a noble. This noble had been coming to this asylum, so she came here for data and had met with the leader of the lead doctor of the asylum, who, as far as she knows, died in riot that was started by a fanatic. The fanatic was, let me get his name for you. Xandalis. Over Xandalis was some sort of insane man who was having nightmares that he believed would become real, and it seems like it started occurring, but then other people's nightmares became real. One of which was someone who fell asleep right outside of the door, and they fell asleep right where she explained in front of a door. It became a wall blocking you off from further progress into the asylum. She pointed out, as grisly of a task as it is that person, they put up a curtain to give them some semblance of privacy, because the person waffles between loneliness and anger at being no longer human, as they seem to be a living flesh-covered wall with their iris is fangs, and they seem to be utterly bereft of any sort of life other than existing. She suggested maybe putting them out of their misery might allow you to progress forward, since that door does lead to where it sounds like you want to go. But otherwise, you opted to not do that, to try to go around them, going northwards. You had seen a crawling hand up here that was attacking a corpse, and upon coming this way, it attacked you as well as some ghouls, but the fight kept spilling out as the ghouls ran for more help. They did even summon a large ghast that was luckily killed fairly quickly before he did any damage, but otherwise the ghoul army is continuing as more of them ran off for even more of them. You saw them run off into the courtyard, and you had no earthly idea what they might be doing, but sure enough, as you were wrapping up the last of them and only a few living near you, you heard them blowing through the door down south of you, as or blowing through the wall. It sounds like they busted down a wall and they're now surging inwards, and you're about to be surrounded by ghouls on all sides. And that's literally where we left off.
So yeah, since the beginning of this campaign, we've been pretty fucked. Now we're still pretty fucked.
It's very likely a lot of you have ghoul fever right now, so you know that if you die, it means that you're going to turn, and you guys didn't make the roll to know that means if you die in 1d4 rounds, and you have, if it's even in your system, you are turning. And you will be a ghoul with all your shit.
That's pretty badass, though.
It doesn't matter if you die to the ghouls, it matters just if you die. As far as party members, if people want to go around and introduce their characters so that people will know, I'll go down the list. I'm going to call you off, and then if you would, please describe your character. So first we're going to go with Frederick von Gronk.
Hi, my name is Stormy, and I play the gargoyle monk named Frederick von Gronk. And fun fact of the day for Frederick is that Frederick's favorite cereal is Reese's Pieces.
I
He
love
just
Reese's
eats
Puffs.
Reese's Pieces not even Reese's Puffs, just Reese's Pieces out of the bowl.
He
Dear
just
God.
It's
eats
a box of
Reese's
candy.
Pieces.
He's my hero.
What a
Yep.
badass dude.
I didn't know gargoyles could get diabetes. Goddamn. Oh shit.
Oh my
Dear
god.
Dragon, thank you for the sub. 23. Oh my god. Yeah, it's gonna be my anniversary next month. Holy fuck.
Let's go. Yeah, dude. I think it was a couple days ago someone resubbed to mine. It was 22 months, and I was like, Jesus Christ. Like, that is horrifying. I didn't realize I've been doing this that long.
Aurelia, didn't see you coming here. Hello.
Okay. So we're surrounded on all sides. These skulls and these deads.
I appreciate that, Goblin. We still have more people to talk about. Like, we
Oh,
got
my
the party
bad.
and stuff. Like,
Sorry.
very good. Gear Dragon. Oh my god. Gear Dragon, thank you for the 10 gifted sub. Holy fuck. Thank you so much, Sean.
Icky.
Oh my
Nice.
god. Oh my god, you hit Cephas. Fire Lord and Smallrelia. Sweet. Gear Dragon, thank you so much for your generosity. Oh my gosh. Give you all the hugs.
Happy birthday.
Oh god. Deckle, thank you for the resub. Yeah. Coastal hype. Okay. Anything else about Gronk you want to say, Stormy? Thank you so much for the resub, Deckle. I love
That'll
you.
be it.
Hmm.
Next on the list is Grick Tracy. Tell us about Grick Tracy.
Hi, I'm Brothulu, also known as Dad Boy, and I'm playing a character called Grick Tracy, based off of the famous character Dick Tracy. He is a hobgoblin investigator, skill monkey, here to kick ass and take names. Doesn't remember much right now, but he does know he's looking for something.
All right. I'm just going down the list. So next is Nilnia Nyx, which is the one that I've added because when we made the one, we talked about adding a DMPC in this one. So Nilnia Nyx is a Blood Rager, which is, for those who don't know Pathfinder, is a combination of Barbarian and Sorcerer. They get their Sorcerer's powers later. So very tough, half Orc, half Drow, and she has a Fey Familiar that is actually very smart. The Familiar doesn't do a whole lot of combat or casting, but what they do is they offer a lot of advice and talk more than Nyx does. The Familiar is named Noxus, and has just indicated that there's some sort of Fey that is tied to Nyx's fate. And has otherwise, but unfortunately Noxus has also lost her memory, so both Nyx and Noxus are a bit confused, but Noxus at least remembers enough about Nyx to assist. And then that'll put us to Deckel's character, who we don't technically know the name of. We know it out of character, but because of the roles marking it. But
Yes, I am playing a human from Tianxia, and he seems to be quite handy with tools. He is a brawler, which is a cross between monk and fighter, currently, and likes smashing the heads of things, apparently. But
the amount of damage that character rolls is insane.
yeah, he doesn't know his name because who knows what happened to him here.
Yes, it wasn't part of the recap for any who don't know, but this campaign centers around all players have a set period of time that they don't even know how long, that they have amnesia. They get to choose how much they remember of their life prior, but they have no idea. It could have been 20 years since the amnesia period that is guaranteed started. Like, they have no idea. They're going to have to look into certain info. But otherwise, Seraphina St. Clair. Vanguard?
So Vanguard's actually putting in the chat that they cannot speak at the moment.
Oh, shit. Okay, we will get back to them later. Hopefully they will be able to...
They have ears on, but they absolutely cannot speak right now. So
Okay.
Am I looking at the wrong chat? Where am I seeing?
since Strange Aeons, they tagged you.
Oh, they can't talk at the moment. Oh, okay, got it. No worries. Let's go on to our newest add to this one, and not really add, but Ulgrim. Also-
Yeah. Hello, everybody. It's me, Associate Goblin. Yeah, so now that I'm done being on hiatus, I finally get to have fun being scared with my friends. This season, I'll be playing as Ulgrim Stonecutter. But as far as he knows, his name is just Ulgrim. And, he doesn't remember a whole lot outside of, like, growing up in Daggermark. And, having a knife that he's unaware of its origins. He just is aware that, it's just been the only heirloom he's had his whole life. Aside from that, I mean, just kind of grew up rough and tumble and just figured it out. So, about it. Oh, also, he is a ranger and a dwarf.
Hell yeah, dwarfy power. All I can say is, am I dead yet? Am I dead yet?
yeah, I did bring back stone cutting, so.
Otherwise, Seraphine, if you want to type something, I'll read it out for you. Or you can have anyone read it, really, if you just say who you want to read it. But I don't want to. Otherwise, anything else in this one I can go on? There was something else I wanted to say about this, but I lost it. So, yeah. If you don't know, this is the horror game, the quintessential horror game of the Pathfinder official franchise. Oh, that's what I was going to say. For those of you who knew Saga was a cinematic experience, and while this is a very hard start for a campaign that does not give you a whole lot of downtime, this is a full campaign, which means the players are going to be free to explore and go elsewhere in certain parts, and have more time and more freedoms than Saga, which assumed you went from point to point to point and gave you very small bits of downtime. Pathfinder usually has a lot more open points. Some books go straight into each other, and there are what are sometimes known emergency plot lines, which require you to not have downtime. But in the most part, you will have some time. And definitely a lot more freedom for character expansion. So, looking forward to that as well. It's going to be interesting doing that combined with horror. But otherwise, we are using the sanity system, which if you haven't seen the sanity rules, Goblin, I suggest looking at that. It's fairly simple. It'll come up when I basically point out certain things. That'll basically be like a sanity roll. But otherwise, it also means that fear immunity does not work in this current campaign. It means that it'll give you a very good resistance, and it does give you some benefits, and there are some things that won't affect you. However, there is no such thing as fear immunity with shit this bad.
Got it.
Most immunities can be broken in this campaign. So if you have something that says you're immune to something, understand that if it's something like you're going to be dealing with potential old god shit. So.
Oh, thank God I have a high wisdom. Okay. I was looking at the sanity score stuff.
You just need at least one good high mental stat.
It helps, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's okay. I'm immune to gods. Okay.
I just don't believe, therefore they can't.
Now-
It's funny, I'm really immune to old, so I think together we've got this covered.
The combat has been above about 15 participants for the last 6 hours of gameplay. Luckily, we ended on the end of a round, so now you can be added and rolled in, both you and Vanguard. So I will add you in now. Hopefully,
Oh,
Vanguard.
dear Lord, I can finally talk.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. Do you want to do a character introduction?
Let's let Cursive finish real quick.
Oh no, we need yours. We're good. Do yours.
Well, Seraphina is a Asmora originally born to get off of my screen. Originally born to two poor farmers, and with the birth of an Asmar child, well, everybody started buying from that farm, prompting them to go noble. She's been having horrific nightmares since she was a kid, and ended up taking up the Oracle class after a really nice dream with Desna that helped her kind of understand how to lucid dream, I guess. She doesn't remember much before coming here. All she really remembers is she wanted to help people in this town, and after that, nothing. Whole year's gone.
Vanguard, I noticed one thing with your sheet. Did you roll twice and take the better for your hit points?
I did not. I was about to ask about that.
Yeah, so if you want to roll me another d8, because it looks like you rolled a 2, so if you roll anything better than a 2, we can increase that.
Okie dokie.
I'm on your sheet, so I'll fix it for you if it rolls higher than a 2.
That's better.
Let's see.
That is much better. All right. Yeah, I was a little worried when I saw your HP there, so...
No, it's okay. To be fair, this, for some reason her character sheet's been giving me issues.
Talk to me outside of the game with her. We can try to figure out some stuff. Otherwise, if it's something small, I might be able to fix it during.
Yeah,
All
it
right.
was just her day. She has daylight as a spell-like ability, and I just took a new ASMR feature that gives her. What was it called? It was Heavenly Radiance that gives her an extra use of daylight.
Okay. It's not
Yeah.
showing it, or what's it doing?
Oh, it just I had to go. I manually put in the spell-like abilities, but I'm not sure if I did it correctly.
It's in there. Yeah, it looks like they're in there. You're good.
Okay, cool. Okay, just making sure I didn't mess anything up. I had to change it from a 3rd level daylight to a 1 level.
That shouldn't have been necessary, but that's fine.
Yeah. Speaking of, I need to add that in there.
All right. So if you two look at the combat tracker, you'll be able to see, which looks like the fist on your right there, Goblin. And it does pop out when combat's active. If you like, you can pop it out, and you can even pop the pop-out module on the top right will let you move them entirely off the window too. And then you'll see a little D20 button on there down by your name and Vanguard's at the bottom. Roll those, and you'll be added to initiative.
Nice.
Now unblock the game. We're going to be moving on. I will warn you that because I had lowered the numbers of goblins that are supposed to be here, or goblins of them being here, you'll probably notice a lot more coming in from a bit of the woodwork, just because I had lowered it for the number of people, and now you have 2 more people, so the number of these things is probably going to go up a little bit.
Okay, how did you get put into the initiative again?
Okay, go at either the combat tracker on the right, or if you haven't popped out like on my stream, you can look at it there, because I'm currently looking at your view currently, Vanguard. So it's perfectly safe to look. You can see these buttons here. You click these to roll your initiative.
Let's see, I gotta get the combat tracker. Oh, there it is.
Otherwise, it's right here too, the fist.
Whee!
There you go.
There it goes.
And that also shows you how many ghouls are on the field just now before I add anything.
Oh, Christ on a bike.
Actually, I should probably start doing that. But I know exactly. Oh, whoa! Hello.
Let me save you some counting. There's
Sent!
a lot.
Thank you for the resub. 23 months as well. Jeez.
Hello.
And
I was literally just talking with someone I know about Sense, just talking about how all the stuff that I know that they work with other streamers and stuff. It's so much cool. How you doing, Synth? Here to watch the death and destruction? I know what Synth is thinking. I know exactly what Synth is thinking watching this. They need more fireball. They need more fire.
Could be handy.
So we're going to.
As long as it's ours and not theirs.
Yeah. Well, it's okay if it's there as long as they miss us, right?
Right?
Maybe.
Alright, let me just make sure that these are all added to the initiative.
Sid, thank you for the resub. You are awesome.
He really is.
Okay, so I can't get that just yet.
Ba, 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 ba.
What you been up to, Synth? Haven't talked to you in a little bit. Alright, and then we're gonna roll for these fuckers, add them to the mix. Uh-oh, one with a natural 20.
Oh god.
You get the 22, which means he needs to go above. Let's see what the new ones. Not that one. That one.
Dewey game. Oh, Pathfinder?
Nice, how's that going? Yeah, with Ark.
Yeah.
Alright. Ignore that, Goblin. It's not your turn. You did roll very well. Unless, did you roll 22?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Hold on. I gotta find my.
No, you didn't. Yours is
Oh,
17.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's good. Because that guy rolled a 20, so he's at the top of it. Alright, is everyone set to start the next round?
I hope so.
yep, ready.
As best as we can.
This next up banner will not get off my screen. Go away, next up banner.
If you should be able to click it out of there. If you just
Oh,
click it.
by the way, I don't know if you know where my character is, but I am around the corner to the right, going north to the right.
Yeah, you'd be aware of Stormy's position there, where their mouse is. You can see that. Because you're.
Yeah.
You... All right. So starting it off, one of the I keep almost saying goblins, so one of the ghouls down here has blown through. They've blown through and made it. You see the sunlight, or not really sunlight, but flashing lights of the storm outside. And sure enough, one of the ghouls is running in. It is difficult terrain, but you see them clambering up over it. As they get up to the top of it in the span of one turn, and just kind of snarl at the lot of you there. You even hear Nox just like, oh, good. Gotta use the name to start. I'll start with you. Olgrim. I almost said Ulfic. Von Liechtenstein.
I literally just watched that movie again, fucking 4 days ago. It's so good.
I almost watched it last night. I might watch it tonight now.
Okay, so whenever we were starting up and we were getting in here, I started looking around. Everything with a skull on, it's already dead, right?
Correct. And then this is all difficult terrain that you guys are in, so every square is going to take you 10 feet. You cannot 5-foot step because you guys are littered in bodies. Literally every single square but one, and no one's in that square. Ma'am,
it would take me 10 feet if I was moving, but I'm actually playing a ranger. I have a bow. It'll be fine. I'll shoot someone in the face.
Speaking of, were we able to get any supplies from that encampment? I wasn't here last time.
You were. They gave some. It's among the party, actually added. Some of it is now burning on the floor over there.
Yeah.
They gave you 3 matches. They gave you some sacks. They gave you a lantern. They gave you some oil, but nothing of major note. They don't have a lot. That's the problem. Because that was another note. Is they only have about 11 days of food with the food you guys donated, and that gives you basically 11 days to try to get them out of here. Because they point out that the mist that you saw in your dream is surrounding this place. You can't just leave. It seems that there are monsters in the mist that seem big, large, and unnatural, and it seems like those that go into the mist seem to fall into nightmare and transform. So they point out that the courtyards seem decently safe. It seems to be like there's a purple storm in all the courtyards, and they don't know what that is either, as it doesn't seem friendly.
Oh, I forgot. I'm also able to. I have purified food and drink, so hopefully we can extend that time a little bit further.
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't have Hunter's Mark right away, do I? I don't think so.
I don't believe so. I think Hunter's Mark is a spell in this one.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm going to use. Sorry, my first
Hunter's
time.
Mark. That's
my
the feet one, I
ranger.
think, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't have it yet. If I do, I didn't chart it, in which case I'll clean it up after this. I'm not worried about it. I'm gonna use Rapid Shot on this one here in the south.
Okay, I believe Rapid Shot makes a -2 to the accuracy, but you get 2 attacks.
Correct. Yes, it is a full ranged attack, which I'm doing as a -2 to all of my attacks while I'm doing this.
Okay, you might need to hit it twice because they'll probably not think that you have an extra one unless Rapid Shot comes with an attack action. So, which I don't think it does. So wait. Oh yeah, that's your style feat. All right, go for
All
it.
right, so we're good.
You're good.
Oh, actually, there's a full attack button in the attack roll. Should I do
Right,
that?
it's just I don't think it's going to do 2 because it doesn't know you have Rapid Shot.
Right, then I'll just do single attack and just subtract 2 from each.
Yeah.
That's first shot. So that's a 22 for 7 damage on the one in the south.
Looks like you didn't add the -2 to that one because it doesn't show it.
I apologize.
That's not 20, but that's still going to hit. I was double checking how it was going if I need to do it if it was already in. All right, so that is going to hit. It does pierce in. He's still standing, but that certainly hurts him as he just kind of staggers back and snarls.
Yeah, I will make another shot. Attack roll bonus -2. Okay, and then single attack. Wait, does a second shot, generally speaking, take a penalty?
They both take the penalty for Rapid Shot, but they both fire off your highest base attack bonus, so you're good.
Okay. Oh, god damn it. I need to set that default ammo. That. Apologize. I've not ran this character before. Bear with me. There we go. And that one's going to miss.
That is going to miss. All right.
That's okay.
Yeah, you hit him pretty good for the one. All right.
That's it for me.
Okay. On to another goal. There's still fire here. There's still some space over here, so they're going to try to jump the fire. I don't need to roll that. They actually have skill tabs. Let's go over there. Skill tab.
Roll a 1.
That they might. No, actually, they're fucking Angelina Jolie right over this. All right, let's.
That's the opposite.
So they jump over and move forward. That does trigger from Stormy.
Well, I was muted. All right, kabam. Let's give him a. Let's headbutt him.
Slam. Come
Yeah,
on and
headbutt.
jam.
Well,
Oh,
an
no.
11 hit.
Oh no.
It will not. Did you say oh no because I started doing Space Jam?
Oh no. So the reason I said that because I was like, oh god, what's gonna happen now? As soon as you said Space Jam, I don't know why.
Come on and slam. All right. Let's see.
Welcome to the jam.
It's wounded. Wait, are they? Oh, wait, no. Am I missing deck on the initiative here? Oh, I know why. Yeah, I know why. That's because I updated your token. I remember you had ready to be right before me, so you should be right before me still.
Sounds right.
I need to move you up.
Right before Stormy.
There you are. Okay, so you're right before me. And... Oh, and I rolled as you. I didn't mean to do that, and I should have really just used the ghoul. Alright. They take a swing at Nyx, and they miss. Alright. Another one's coming in through the wall. Gets to about the same spot where that other one just fell. Remove the top. Oh no, he went on top of it. Alright, that's his entire turn. Another one back here. Coming in. It's gonna go for Stormy. Gonna 5 foot down. Claw. These guys don't have a great chance of ooh.
No, that's illegal.
That's illegal. I mean, confirm it, but there's a hit.
That's illegal.
It's not getting through. Not getting through the DR. But I do need a fortitude save against the paralysis.
Fortitude save coming right up.
A natural one on the bite.
Natural 1.
No, that was my
Wait, that was
bite.
a bite. What was that?
That was the bite attack. Its last attack. Just natural one is good.
Oh, did I not roll a 4? Oh, you know, I didn't click normal on it. There's a 16.
You are unaffected, but you definitely
Okay,
feel a chill. Like
I did mess up earlier. Since I am pugnacious, that would have been a 12 to hit earlier.
okay, that still does not wouldn't have hit him, so you're good.
Illegal. All right.
Another ghoul coming in. There's a whole acre of these fellers, as a certain someone would say. Another ghoul from the same area coming in.
Oh no.
At least it's difficult terrain. At least it's Nickel. Hey, you seem to be bleeding.
I am quite bleeding, yes. Hello, friend. I seem to have a guy next to me.
Yes.
I feel like if I try to smack the guy next to me, that will give me room to move away. So I will do that.
Okay, so the wall here is missing, just so you guys know. Let me draw this wall here. Nope, that's not drawing. Where's the draw tool? Draw freehand. This wall here is gone. They pushed it down and came out of it like fucking Left 4 Dead style.
19.
That's a hit.
Yeah.
That is the dead ghoul.
And then I... Oh, game pause.
Oh, it paused, really? Alright.
It is paused, yes. Also, the free man.
Don't forget to reload Dr. Freeman.
I'm going to come through here.
Okay.
Oh.
Need help?
Yeah, walls.
Yeah, so 10... That square wooden piece, that'd only be 15 feet of movement to get there.
That's fine. I'm fine.
Right
I'm
there?
not fine, but yeah.
You want to be within, like, friendly DM because of dangerous situations? You sure you want to be within 5 feet of a door?
Fair. Yes, I will. Eh.
You can always bounce over where we want to go.
Yeah, this thing is not letting me drag.
That?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Alright. Alright, on to Nyx. Let's see. Nyx is gonna first of all tell Noxus to get away from the front lines. Noxus will come back. And could switch. Yeah, we're gonna switch to the spike chain. It's still a horde. And a double weapon sounds nice. So move action to swap. Scimitar's on horde. Then she'll 5 foot up into that spot there. We're gonna move this over here and add this to the pile. Yes, I know it's not her turn. Stop yelling at me, game. Ah, I just moved the... Frustrated at this thing. Alright. So then she'll step up and do one attack with the spike chain. We'll two-hand it because spike chain's awesome. And you know what? Power attack sounds like fun. Let's see if we can fuck somebody up.
Do it.
Oh yeah, because she has the... Oh, yep, someone's getting fucked up. Alright, so it's 2 more damage, which goes down to minus 14. Lost a ghoul.
Yeah.
Oh,
And...
I am no longer pugnacious.
Sorry, I gotta kill
It's
things.
all good.
Another ghoul from that same hole!
Another ghoul!
So many ghouls.
Oh, it's about to get crowded down here.
You see that party coming for you? Bro Thulu, it's your turn.
Yeah, Grig's gonna turn around and shoot a ghoul in the face. Specifically,
Are we about to just shoot all these fucking ghouls?
shit. Specifically that one. Can you see that?
Okay. Yeah.
Excellent. God, I look fucking...
I
love
finally
that shit.
hover over your art,
Yeah.
and it's the most adorable goblin.
Hobgoblin's a big tall one. Wonderful.
I know, I love him very much.
Yeah, there's also a the targeting feature is also really handy for that shit. Because the little target thing when you right click an enemy, it's so... Oh yeah, it's on there. I love it. All right. So that'll hit.
Excellent.
Yeah, he takes a hit, just kind of recoils back as he looks. Let's see. You're an investigator, so don't you have studied strike?
I don't think I have it yet. Let me double check.
Yeah, because you can apply that after an attack is hit, which...
Yeah, I don't get that till 4th level.
Okay.
Right now I only have my inspiration, pretty much.
Got it. Alright, 2 damage off. Wait, that is... Oh wait, I just grabbed something. And yeah, that is outside of point blank. Okay, anything else?
No, that's it. Did I really only roll 2 damage? Goddamn.
Yeah, that's why you usually want to grab something for like dex or into damage with those.
Do I not add dex to my damage?
Not normally, no.
Oh.
Yeah, that's a specific feat one. Another ghoul, but it's further back. It's getting crowded down there. This is why we made jokes about if they had channel.
Oh, yeah. Oh, channel would be great down there. Or a hand grenade.
Another ghoul. There's literally 6 down there. And anyone in chat, there's now 7 down there.
Why is there so many?
Wait,
Because that's what this has been.
I know!
wait.
can
I think
still
I
cry
think I'm
in
confused.
here.
Are 3 of these ghouls dead?
No, those are dead bodies that are kind of getting in the way.
Oh,
No.
okay.
I'm gonna see if I can dig out the dead bodies.
Oh, so there's live ghouls on top of those dead ones.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. Sorry, I wasn't aware. I see skulls and I think that they're dead.
yeah. There's a lot of dead. Like I said, battle the bastards right down here. Like
Oh.
so.
Murdering a lot of shit in this hallway.
I mean, I'm here for it. I'm here to add my contribution.
Honestly, samurai tactics were our only hope right now.
Yeah. we actually have an ideal location for it.
Bottleneck's good. Stormy, you're up.
All right, I'm gonna take my obligatory fly check to remain hovering.
Oh,
Bonk.
easily.
Too bad. Yep.
I saw a 17 on the die. I'm like, I know it's only like a 15 or a 10.
And I am no longer pugnacious, so both of these attacks will be flurry of blows, and I'll take a retroactive -2 to each of them with claw
Yeah.
against the ghoul directly to my right.
Got it.
Single attack.
Ooh, looking good.
Okay. And then another single attack.
Not so good.
Yep. So he will hit him for, I guess, if that first
First one hits, second
lands.
doesn't.
Okay.
I've already applied the damage to him. Anything further?
Yep, I do have fly speed. I do want to get
You've
back
just
to
done.
my team.
You've just done 2 attacks. You can't fly.
I
you can fly.
did. That was a full round attack.
You have a 5-foot step you can do, which you can technically do with the fly speed. So if you want to hover back somewhere, you could.
I don't think I will. I do have a feat here for oh, where is it? Ah, yes, stunning fist, which is no. Can I take a bonus action as a full round, even with a full round?
What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to do a stunning fist on that one that I landed.
Okay, so stunning fist in this game is different than 5th ed. You have to call it before the strike because you spend a key
Understood,
point
okay.
regardless. So
Tim
it's basically
Okay.
So and then that one, yeah, is normally just called like I think stunning fist you can do multiple times later. But yeah, it's generally before the attack you call it out, you spend the key point, and then it applies to the next attack.
Yeah, I have 2 uses of it at this level. Basically one for each level. But yeah, that'll be the end of my turn.
Got it. All right, next school. Hey, guess what? You guys want to guess what's happening? There's an 8th
Is there
one.
an 8th ghoul there?
There's an 8th school down there, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm actually super fine with this. I want to shoot
The funny thing is, the difficult terrain is actually stopping them from getting further. They're just all like lining up like Godmother.
yes.
Resident Evil moment. All right, Vanguard. I love that it almost. I've only heard one time in all my combats with Vanguard on Foundry that didn't
I
work
am
out.
sensitive to noise.
One time she was like, "I was ready for it." She was.
It's nothing anybody can do. It's just part of my personality at this point. Let's see. Where's the fucker? So there's a whole bunch of them coming this way.
Yeah, there's 8 of them coming down south.
Yeah, give me a second. Whoop. Shit, I don't even think Jolt can hit them that far. Can it?
Should have took Ray for us.
They have the same. They still have the same. Besides, I thought undead or similar, related, whatever, would be resistant to cold.
A lot are, but it's not by default.
Yeah. Just. So what was this? Right here.
What was
That
what? Sorry, I'm
the-
in your sheet.
This pink
That's
right here.
That wall is the one they shoved down. It landed on a bunch of people, and like basically there were a bunch of ghouls in there, and then there's a crack in this wall in the actual wall that I made there because they can see out of it. Once they see you're coming, they come over and push it down.
Okay. So am I able to get right here?
Yeah, you can get there. That'll cost you 15 feet of movement because it's difficult terrain, but yeah.
Gotta go there. Now I can use Jolt because it's about 25 feet from that guy.
Fire away.
Oh, come on, Seraphina, don't fail me now. Did it do it?
It hit it, but I don't see an attack roll.
What the heck? have to do this to me?
Just hit the range button on combat.
Yeah.
It says arcane spell failure. What does that mean?
That it always applies that if you need it. If it knows
Fuck.
you're wearing. Unfortunately, yeah, that one's gonna whiz by him.
Ugh, at least it's a cantrip, so I can keep using it.
Yeah, it's basically a magical crossbow. All right, another goal.
Another one.
Oh,
Another one.
We forgot to roll acrobatics before we started. That's why.
No, we did.
No, we didn't.
Oh, we did?
Speaking of acrobatics, this ghoul's getting in on it because he's trying to jump the fire.
Natural one.
This
Darn.
ghoul does a backflip. He's King Ghoul.
You guys killed King Ghoul. Yeah, King Ghoul was here, man. He had one hand. He was kind of a badass, but then died like a bitch.
No!
This one jumps the gap and seems to be going over to Stormy. It's not triggered from Stormy on his jump, and he's going to try to... Let's see. He's going to try to bite. Let's see.
Oh, that's only on the initiation of the jump it triggers.
It's only when he's leaving a square that you threaten. He just entered a square.
Got it. Okay, okay.
He's going to try to claw. See if he can get you with that. He is charging, so his AC is down next round,
Oh,
but he
man.
misses anyways. All right. Next school. That one's just dead, so you guys might get your thing re-rolling on you, but still. All right, next school. Oh my god, really?
Let me guess, is it 9 ghouls?
9 ghouls.
Oh, wow.
9!
Wow, I
10.
can't believe there's no ghouls here.
Just 10 ghouls, dude. Easy. Easy clap.
9 Ghouls is my band name.
I could hear that from somebody else. Like,
That was goblins is your next up thing. All right, so next
Yeah.
round. So 10, 20, 30. Yeah, they literally are clambering over and just comes right up to you and starts hissing in your face, but that's his entire turn because he has to double move. Difficult terrain sucks, man.
I know, but it saved me from getting bitten.
That's the one that got shot too. He's kind of damaged. He's been shot twice.
Wait, that's the one that got shot?
Yeah.
If I shoot him again right now, do I take do
Attack
I
opportunity, and you can't 5 foot because the only non-difficult terrain is right there. You're basically standing in bodies.
Okay. So well, now I can't pull my axe, swing at this guy, and then switch back to my bow as a free action because I have a quick draw, and then take a shot as like a full round. Nah, I can't do that.
No, you wouldn't be able to do 2 attacks. You could, but you could pull it out, hold the bow in the other hand, swing with your axe, and then switch back, and then keep the axe ready so you're threatening. And then next turn you could go back to the bow.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Basically, do the whole zombie movie thing where you got like the shotgun in your left hand held at the middle, and you're basically hitting
Mhm.
somebody with an axe.
Yeah,
He's
yeah. I
wounded,
think I'm
so-
gonna. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that to protect my teammate here.
I mean, you
So-
are planning for the switch hitter. This is literally.
Oh
switch
yeah,
hitter.
this is the
This is
switch
the
hitter
switch hitter
sweet
game.
spot right now. Yeah. All right. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, I have quick draw, so not a thing. I'll just swing my axe at this man right next to us. Oh,
You have points.
You do have points.
You
Channel
know
points
what?
if you-
Hold on, I have channel points that I can give a hero point to Kresh for a
Yeah.
Kresh. Oh my
You got-
gosh.
Yes,
I'm
give it
so
to
sorry.
Kresh.
You
give
know
it to
what?
Crash.
You know
He
what?
needs
I'll
it. He's
give to
fighting Data
Kresh.
right now or some shit. I don't know.
Well, and then the other fun thing about that is you guys know out of character these guys' ACs are 14s, so you know the +4 after the fact will definitely do it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice. So what are we adding? I forget already. Do I roll a d6?
Normally for a hero point in this one, it's either re-roll the die, or you get a +8 before the roll, or +4 after the roll, or it lets you break a roll that basically get your character something your character doesn't have, and then 2 of them can help you stave off death.
Oh, okay.
But-
Well, if adding the 4 gets me there, then I'll just do that. And
That's what I was
swing
going
on
to
it.
say. Is since it's already been established through other character knowledge that if you were at the other sessions, you would know that they have 14 AC. So you would know that that's all you need to get to. So +4 after the fact will get it for you.
Nice. Yeah, I'll swing on that man for 5 damage.
I like you put Crush even in the thing too. That's wonderful.
Yeah. Old habits die
I mean,
hard.
if we could summon Kresh to make that attack, that'd be great.
He would wipe that entire hallway out. It wouldn't be. It wouldn't be a fight.
Wookiee roar and everyone's dead. But speaking of
would-
dead,
Stay frosty.
Nice. You hurt my feelings. We were talking about that character at work. Anyways, Yeah, I guess it's my turn. I mean, I still have all my movements and stuff, but now I'm just gonna ready my bow to take more shots, kill these ghouls down there.
You
Kill
might
him.
want to stay ready on your axe, so you're still threatening, because the bow doesn't threaten.
Oh right, yeah, I'll stay ready on my axe.
If they try to move past you, then granted, to move past you, they'd have to drop Vanguard, which I mean, they could technically try to roll. They could try to technically roll through you, but all right. Guess what? One of the 10's coming up. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 gets right up in your face. Another wounded ghoul up here by Stormy. It's gonna go for Stormy. Full attack. Fight. Claw.
22 will hit, and a 5 will not.
Okay, and the other claw. So you won't take any damage from it, but I do need. You are getting so you,
A single effort.
a single fort for the paralysis, and yeah, then you're probably afflicted by potential.
Uh-oh, there's a tail. Hold on.
Hold on.
I have more channel points.
Okay.
For null.
Actually, I do need the initial fort, so that there's going to be 2 forts on this one. One's for the
Alright.
disease and one's for the paralysis.
So that first one is the first one's going obviously to that 10 for a total of 14, and then my second fort, I'll take that one with a 16.
You're Gucci. Not affected by either.
Woohoo!
They're not terribly high DCs, but when they hit, like, paralysis is just death. They'll just rip your head off. And so it's like, it's really bad if you get that paralysis. Alright, that's his turn. We got more ghouls moving up.
Don't
10,
get paralyzed,
20.
fam.
I'll tell you that right now, paralyzes, they will coup de grace you. I'll warn you guys that right now. These guys are not playing nice. They're not trying to convert you. They're going to rip your head off. 10, 20, 30, 10. This one triggers from Vanguard. Are you going to do anything? No, you have an attack of opportunity. You have a weapon out.
Oh, I do have a weapon out.
You may swing at them. Because he's moving here. He's actually technically moving 1 square higher, but because he can. But
Where is my weapon? Aha! My quarterstaff. I'm
fuck
gonna
him.
smack
Crit him.
him.
Really
Please.
well, you hit him.
Just panic smack.
Oh, is this the one that got shot with a bullet too? I love it. They already had some damage on them. I was like, why is he at 11? And I was like, oh.
Guns.
And triggers from Nox, from Noxus, but Noxus, maybe she'll try. Get him, Snake!
Kill him, Snake.
Oh, they didn't roll high enough on the damage die to matter. They hit her!
At least it's
Non-lethal. Undead don't take non-lethal.
Oh shit.
She rolls a D2 -1, so when she rolls 1, she deals a non-lethal point of damage. Which, undead don't take non-lethal.
Jesus
Uh,
Christ.
eh.
She can deliver spells when I have spells to give her, but I don't have spells yet, so...
That's shown as a D2 +1 -3.
Swear to God, I'm multi-classing as a cleric.
Oh, yeah. It's... Deckle. One just came into the room there, and it seems to be looking your direction. You don't know if it's targeting you or just trying to make room for the others that are swarming up. I'd imagine thematically you see them swarming up here, because that's literally what they're doing next round.
Yeah,
It's the Left 4 Dead 2 swarm.
fair enough.
I need to play that game.
I mean,
You do. It's amazing. It's only like 2... I love Left 4 Dead 2. And you can mod the shit out of it. It's fun.
let me see.
Who here in chat plays Left 4 Dead 2?
Yay.
I've got to finish Code Vein first, though.
Never finished
Left 4 Dead,
Code Vein.
Left 4 Dead 2 is not a story-based game, Hunt. you literally just play it. It's like playing League. You're not.
Oh, it's a multiplayer, like
It's
Team
a
Fortress.
multiplayer. Yeah, it's a multiplayer repetitive map one.
Well, I can't hide
So-
forever.
So long as it doesn't drive me crazy like Overwatch, I'll be fine.
Okay, moving over.
Let's give him smack, smack,
A Thunkin!
sugar
a thumpkin'.
smack.
Oh,
Oh my god, the damage! I wish undead made Bloodspur, because man, that would be a like 22 on this duel.
Get him, get him, get him, get him, get him,
Well,
get him.
he's very dead. That is over. That's almost over twice. That's 1 point away from twice their hit points. That's
Heads up, Stormy just put in a Strange Aeons chat that their storm knocked their power out.
Oh no!
Oh
It's storming down here.
It's a stormy storm.
Stormy's got it up there. I think I might go up there and shore up that line. Can I get up there? Try to acrobatic. Wait, do I have acrobatics in this character? And I did hear you. I'm just. If I fuck up, though, I lose my movement. So yeah, I'm not gonna have any attacks this turn, but I'm gonna double move and I'm gonna just fill that hole. I can still try to get by, but that's my whole turn. But one's gonna come up. Since I still have it in the two-handed one, I can have the reach on it, so I will go with the spike chain since reach. Natural one. And that's that one's whole turn. Brothulu!
A
There's a ghoul past the fire north of you, and then there's a ghoul line forming up down there.
question.
What's up?
Oh, never mind. Sounds like
Is he
Stormy's back.
Yay!
All right, question answered.
What's up?
Is this dude alive or is he dead?
Which one's this dude? The one on the right?
I clicked it. Did it not mark this one?
Hold X and left click, and then you can actually like make a ping. That one?
Okay. Yeah.
That one. Let's see. I think that's only a dead one. Yep, that's only a dead one. So here we go.
Ignore my ping. I was just testing it.
Yep, you're
Cool,
fine.
then I'm gonna shoot that one.
Let's
I'm
do it.
gonna spend my movement to reload, and then I'm going to shoot that guy.
Did our doppelganger friend die already?
No.
No, the doppelganger friend's alive. They're
Oh.
just not with. They're just not with us.
What did I
You're
roll
back with-
there? A 7?
I'm just dumb.
7, 8, 9, 10.
Your guns hit on touch attacks. That's very likely a hit.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use a point of inspiration, or 2 points of inspiration anyways, to make sure it does.
Testing.
Heard you.
There you go.
We hear you, bud.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
So that's
We
a
heard you.
12 to hit for sure.
It is. It's actually a 13 because a point blank shot, and then point blank also adds 1 to your damage, so that's a 9 damage on that one.
Hey.
So yeah, you fucked that one up as you take off almost all of their. You know what? Thematically, I'll remove that one's bite attack and say you shot off its jaw and it's still just standing.
Sweet. Damn it. Need to aim a little bit
Oh
higher.
wait, it just went to -9. It was just like, okay, you know what? 4. There it goes. I don't know what I tried to. Usually, if I tell it -9, it subtracts 9 hit points, but not that time. So that one's marked as dead. It's not dead. I know it's annoying. Even if I remove the dead condition, it's gonna be on there. But actually, if I hit clear all, it might. There we go. All right. Anything further?
That's it.
More ghouls. Oh, that one got moved out of line. This one was in the line, so I'm gonna move them from there. 10. Because I moved it out when I was rearranging. 20, 30, 40, 50. So this one just kind of fills the gap. All it can do. But it will trigger, but I don't have combat reflexes, so... And another one. They're coming up and they're swarming up, but again, they're going to have to just cluster up on us.
We better
and-
be holding the line right now.
Yeah, we are. It's like, oh, dear God. All right. That's all of them. Stormy, welcome back, by the way. And it's your turn, buddy.
Thank you. The
I mean,
one
Stormy's holding a
which-
line too. I don't think anyone's really noticing what's around that corner. Stormy's taking out.
Yeah.
No, I believe
No.
you.
I've moved like 4 out of that hallway. Like it's like he's killed 9 by himself. It's like gonna be 11
that's-
soon.
So Stormy's gonna see the one that just jumped up, that it has lower AC. He's gonna use a full round to make some attacks.
Do it.
With
Fuck him up.
flurry of blows.
Fuck him up.
One
Fuck
second.
him up.
And I am pugnacious, so this is only a -1 on each one of these.
Also, let me check something on your thing. 'Cause I think don't you have a gore attack?
I do.
Don't forget-
It's all the same. It's all the same damage dice. So thematically, he's just
Right,
I
just
guess
but
headbutting,
natural.
biting, and slapping.
But there's a section that you should look at because even when you're full attacking, when you have natural attacks and you're doing a full attack action, you can use all your natural attacks. They just all roll at a -5. So like,
I see.
so those claws you have, you could basically flurry with the claw twice, and then basically that one claw you don't get to roll with, but your other claw that you didn't flurry with, that's why it's usually good to say you're using like an elbow, because then you would, if you said flurry of blows with like an elbow and a knee, because those aren't natural attacks, because then you're basically, you get those, and then you roll claw, and then your bite, then your gore. So you should have 5 attacks right now.
What?
Yeah, that's ask Nikki. Nikki Gear Dragon in my game, she has a gore, a bite, like a slam, wing attacks, claw attacks, and like just focuses on that. And so
All
it's
right.
like, it's really good when you stack them together. It's just they all get a -5 if you're using a manufactured weapon or a flurry of blows or improved on armor attack. If you're using any of those, they're considered what's called secondary attacks, which get a -5 automatically. But so basically, all your attacks let you get bonus attacks in this one. That's why the gargoyle is so strong.
I'm trying to roll my dice right now, and you know what? I might need to sign back in. Give me 1 second to refresh the page. I need to make my fly check first.
Also, Vanguard, you're not logged into your character sheet, by the way. So right-click your name and log into your sheet.
What?
Right-click your name in the bottom left, and choose your character and choose save. Choose user. Right-click your name, user config, and then save your sheet.
Oh, that was weird.
It doesn't matter for much. There's only one system it does, but it's loot boxes. And I'll tell you guys right now, the only loot boxes here are hidden.
Nope, that's valid. That was weird.
If you find one, you'll
It's
need
gonna
to delete it.
make me log back in. Hold on.
Take your time.
I'm sorry, this power outage just knocked everything offline.
You are
That's
just fine, hon.
Been there.
Yep. So Nikki just said in chat, natural attack stacking makes you a blender. Well, in Gear Dragon, he's a gargoyle, so he has 3 just to start.
Kick some ass. Kick
So
some
as long
ass.
as I have that attack, I can do it.
Correct.
As long
And
as,
as long as it's a full
I
attack.
haven't used. Yeah. Okay.
That's bonkers. We're level 2.
That's why the gargoyle is so overpowered, especially at low levels. Because like
Mm.
at high levels, you're gonna miss those all the time. Because that -5 accuracy is gonna hurt. Making up 5 accuracy is hard. Like that's why like a caster like at high levels won't hit somebody with their stick. Because it's like that 5 accuracy is the difference between their base attack and someone else's.
Please work. There we go. Okay, there's my fly check.
Still good?
And
Yeah,
I
you
guess
should have-
full round against the one that kind of jumped over. I'm gonna start
Okay.
off with a gore attack against him. These are all -1 because I'm pugnacious right now. I'm assuming.
Yeah, and so, well, and if you're going to be using your flurry of blows, you got to start with the flurry of blows because you always start with your highest bonus attack. Just so you know, in Pathfinder you have to use your best attacks first. You can't like use your less accurate ones first. So if you're going to be flurries of blowing, you want to use those
I think
first.
they're all the same. They're
Okay.
all a +5.
Okay, because yeah, it's basically anything that's going to be a secondary one's going to get that -5 on top of it because you're using the flurry. If you're flurrying with it, if you're just full attacking, it's not a big deal.
I see.
Then you choose one to be a primary. Then it's based on the attack. 'Cause certain attacks are considered primary and some are considered secondary, which is
I
usually
do want
bites.
to try that that blender thing we talked about. Doing my 2 claws and a bite and a gore. I'm assuming that will at least give me 4 attacks right there.
Yeah, and
so-
that one there is going to hit. Also, say just go to the flurry after this one because this one will let slide 'cause even with the -5, like that'll hit, and then -7 damage on that other. All right, damage taken.
All right,
that
there's
also
the
hits.
second one.
He's
That
down.
should be a 20 to hit with that -1.
He's toasty.
And then the one to my right, in Pathfinder, is Flurry of Blow single target, or can I divide?
You can split up.
targets?
You can even 5-foot step
Awesome.
you can 5-foot step in between a full attack, which is really good because if you go down the cleave route, because there's a cleave that allows you to 5-foot step every time you down somebody,
Hmm.
which allows you to then just go through like whole hordes. You
There
are
we go.
fucking them. That one's
that
also
was
dead. You are out of targets.
Awesome. Awesome, good. And that was a full round, so I couldn't really do anything. And I don't want a 5-foot step into fire. That would be horrific.
Yeah.
Um,
The fire has also, you guys lit that on the second round, so it has probably, you can see it's petering out. It's in the last quarter of its life.
okay. Well, I'll do some googling and look up this thing with
Gear Dragon,
natural attack.
Gear Dragon, do you want to maybe send a DM to Stormy? You might be able to help. Gear Dragon is wonderful at it. That's literally her primary. If you're comfortable doing that, Gear Dragon, I don't want to volunteer you, but I know that you are awesome at it. So, all right, next ghoul. Like I said, Stormy's holding the fucking line up there.
Stormy's a fucking beast, dude.
You're
Almost
a
literally.
kick-ass.
Yeah, I mean, how many attacks can you have potentially in one turn? 6?
I don't know.
The max at level 1 is actually 11. If you do it, if you make a character with a very specific build, you can have 11. You can have every natural attack in the game at level 1, but you have to do some very stupid shit.
I meant specifically Stormy.
Oh.
Good night,
5,
Mama.
3 natural attacks, 2 claws.
Love you too,
Technically
good night.
6, because it's 2 claws, a bite, a gore, and then 2 flurry of blows.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Having 5 attacks period at any levels is nuts, but like yeah, that's just my native thing. It's fine.
Dude, gargoyles are terrifying, man. I mean, it also points out, like, I mean, the game Nikki ran for us, there was a gargoyle boss. There was like a cyborg gargoyle. It is Vanguard's turn.
Scary, though.
Yep.
It's your turn.
Alrighty. I would like to use hedging weapons.
Okay, would you like the defensive cast? Because you got 3 ghouls within arm's reach of you.
Absolutely.
That's a good call. It's like they could easily kill you in 1 round.
Let's see, what was defensive cast again?
Heresy, Shaun of the Dead.
Because I'm dumb. How do you do defensive cast again?
Concentration check on your spell page, and you need to get a 17 or above, or it's going to fail.
What was it? That was a 16. Damn it!
So this might be a good point for if you have channel points or hero points. This is a good point for that +4, since you know what your number is.
I got you, friendo.
Look at that,
What?
nice people.
Don't
You get a
even
+4 on it, so
trip.
you're up to a 20. So the spell goes off. You have your hedging
Alright.
weapons active.
Hedging weapon is active.
Make sure to click the spell so you use the spell slot.
Yep. Insufficient. Oh, I forgot to rest. Oops.
Go ahead and hit that now because you haven't had a chance to. So we'll
Rest.
let you.
There we go.
Yeah.
I did it. There we go. Hedging weapons. Attack.
Are you throwing it?
Let's see. I thought it would do. I thought it would do the ranged. Here we go.
Nice.
Or the 20 ranged.
Which one?
Oh, this guy right in front of me.
Okay. Go ahead and roll the damage.
All right, it's 2d6. Roll. That is 10.
For 11, down he goes.
Bye, bye, bye.
Good job.
Also nice to have a star. I just realized it can take the form of Desna's favorite weapon, so it's a star knife.
Yes, it would be. All right, that's a dead ghoul. Next ghoul. A lot of ghouls. Poison ghouls. Why can I not get off this? Get off the crawling hand. We don't want the crawling hand. All right. Fill in the gaps. Let's see, that's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. This guy cannot actually fill that gap, so he's actually just lining up back over here. He's too far. Next ghoul. 20, 30, same thing. Man. That's a hell of a thing down there. Askov, you're up.
All right. Well, situations have changed. Fuck this bow. I've got an axe.
The spirit
Yes,
of
we're
correction
swinging.
tells you.
I'm removing
It
combat and
certainly
my finger
does.
to jump around.
What?
Just-
Dude, I get that it's my turn. What will I do? Indeed. Stop asking. Jesus Christ.
It's doing because I'm removing combatants. I'm sorry. I'll stop doing it.
You're fine.
I have one more to get rid of. What are we doing?
Let's do
wait,
it.
supposed-
Oh, rip the band-aid off. Rip it off, Karen.
All right,
What's
go on.
your turn? What would you like to do?
Run.
What will you do, Exile?
What will you do, Exile? Shout out Conan. Yeah, I'm gonna swing. That's what I'm gonna do.
Oh man! Oh god, Synth ran a Conan server for us once. That was great.
Yeah, single attack, guy right in front of me. 17 to hit for 7 damage.
And Dekel did kill that guy round 2, but I mean, he was scary in concept, hon.
How many are left? 1, 2, 3.
One directly ahead of you, hon. Is that who
Yep,
you're
one
aiming at?
directly ahead of me. Yep.
Okay, that one's toasty.
Cool. Pasted
Let's
him.
be toasty.
Oh man, I can't. You can't do multiple attacks in a round if you don't move. This is obviously not relevant for right now. I'm just asking. Can you do like
You get
a?
one per hand if you have a weapon in the hand, or you could even punch if you want to, but then you take a penalty if you don't have improved unarmed strike.
It'd be so funny to punch a ghoul.
And
to
you
death,
also
though.
trigger, which is a bad idea because that means they'll claw you or something.
For sure, it'd just be so funny to punch a ghoul right in the face so hard he dies. You know what I mean?
There's a style now that came out in one of the last books before Pathfinder started doing second ed, where it's called Diabolic Style, and the whole thing is about when people trigger attacks of opportunity from you, instead of attacking them, you slap them. And if you slap them, they get staggered, which almost like if someone charges up to you, triggers to hit you with an attack, and you slap them and stagger them, they lose that attack. So they could literally charge up to you like, slap, no.
Oh my god. I mean, yeah, I guess that's my turn, right? Because I don't really have anything for bonus actions and stuff right now. So I'm just gonna keep readying my axe.
Hey, Goblin.
What will you do, Exile?
I remember the one you killed. Well, he can't 5-foot step, so he's going to step up, which I haven't had a turn yet, so I don't threaten. We're going to move the dead one off the pile. Piles of dead ones. But he'll move up. That's a move action. Doesn't threaten from anyone else that hasn't triggered. And he gets one attack, which he's going to try to bite you, Goblin.
16 AC.
The chomp. 14, miss.
Ooh.
Jekyll, you're up.
Be right back.
Jekyll.
The cool.
Yes, mutedness. Hello.
Hello.
I am over here, by myself. Well, not by myself.
Yeah, Berthulu and Noxus are literally right next to you. I'm literally 1 square away from you.
I know. Although I am quite walled off from any of the ghouls.
I suppose Noxus kind of looks at you and just like, do we have more oil?
I could. I don't. Let me see. Do I have? Don't really have any funny things I can do. I guess I can climb my way up here onto this pile and try to hit the guy next to
Yeah, you'd have cover, but you can still attack him.
Yeah, I shall try it.
Get him! Noxus is the familiar. Nyx is the
Nyx,
Yes.
yes. Oop. That's probably gonna miss.
Well, without the cover, it would have hit. Oh no, it would have tied.
What are you doing? What are you whining about, girly? You outside?
Sitting on it?
Yeah.
Okay. My turn. We're gonna regrip the thing to go to so I no longer have reach, but it's a double weapon. We're gonna go to town with the spike chain. And we're gonna power attack. Let's Furious Focus. Shabam. Oh, that one doesn't matter. Yeah, that was nice. I would have killed him. Second attack. That's the power attack. Much better. Well, bam, with the +2, that's a toasty ghoul. Get the hell out of here.
The fuck you thinking?
Get out of here, kid, you bother me.
Bothering me.
No, a full attack for you, sir.
Dogs,
Cthulhu, you're up.
Dogs? Doges?
Love that
Yeah.
music.
dogs liking to fight when they need to go outside instead of just barking at me.
Yeah, I don't see any reason to do anything besides reload and shoot this. I'll reload and I'll shoot this zombie here.
Okay.
Oh, I accidentally closed that out. That's fine. Ammo.
Shoot her!
Yeah, looks like a hit. A whole lot of damage, but definitely a hit.
Oh my god, 1 damage. Bologna. Alright, that's my whole turn.
You chip off one of their ears.
Yeah. Wait until I crit. It's gonna be great.
I love it's that one's turn now, who just looks at you incredulously like, how dare? Let's see, he's got 4 targets. We're gonna give this one a random one, because, like, I know who I'd shoot out of utter viciousness, but it's also... So we're gonna give it literally he's got a whole... Okay, he is doing the vicious act. Deckle, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Late chomp. And a miss.
A
Light flashing before your eyes a little bit.
bit.
Next one. Step up, same thing, 3 targets. So none of these are going well for them. Goblin! You have 2 buddies going for you, jeez.
The goblin for goblin.
Also a miss. Which is good, because I'm terrified here. Stormy, you're up. I know Stormy went AFK, so they might still be AFK.
Oh no, I'm good. So I think I got this. As a full round action, as a full round action, I can activate Flurry of Blows to make a full round attack, and included in that, I can make my natural attacks. Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay, so in order to do that, I have to do Flurry of Blows with not my claws or my horns, so I have to do it with my feet. So I'm gonna kick some guys, but not this turn because there's no one up here.
Yeah.
So
Imagine you're gonna fly down and
yeah,
take
I'm
somebody
going
out.
I have to make a 45-degree turn, which I believe is a DC 10.
Yeah, luckily it
that
doesn't
should
go up
do it.
easily done.
Yeah, with flying at full speed.
Okay.
So, oops.
And
So
I imagine fly
5,
overhead of a party member.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30,
There's space
35,
to-
I'm pugnacious.
Yeah, you are.
And I can make an attack with my head, I guess. I'll try to horn one from the air. I think that's pretty funny.
That sounds awesome. You
So-
just fly around and just headbutt some poor guy. one are you in
Thematically, I'm
for?
corkscrewing into the one in the middle,
Let's go. I love it. All right, let's see the attack.
and I'm pugnacious, so this is a
You have the
+1
option to do-
on this.
You also have the option during these, just so you know, that when you're doing a flying one where it's optional, like as far as no, that only works if you're flying downwards. Never mind, ignore me. When you're flying downwards, you can do an aerobatic charge, or an acrobatic charge. Or not acrobatic's different, but an aerobatic is your dive bombing, which gives you the charge benefit but no AC loss.
Well, I won't be adding any hero points to that. I will let that ride for a 10.
Roger. That's gonna miss.
All right, that's the end of my turn.
Roger.
Ignore these rolls I'm about to make, but please continue.
Okay, next one up. He's gonna try to move. Let's see, is they gonna be that? Actually, you know what he's gonna do? They're gonna try to move through an ally. They're gonna try to slip behind us. They're gonna trigger from quite a few people if they fail, but this one's gonna try acrobatics to trigger past. Goblin, what is your CMD?
Hold the line!
I guess I'll just look at it. Maybe he's okay. His CMD is lower than that, so now he still could trigger from other people, and he only gets to choose one to dodge. Stormy, what's your CMD?
My CMD is a 21. My
Ooh.
flat-footed CMD is a 20, or sorry, a 18.
So he does manage to slip past as he basically pushes past Goblin, and he's going to do an acrobatic slip, and he's going to get behind. That is 10, 20, 30 feet of movement, so he does still have an attack. And he is flanking on Goblin and Vanguard. We're going to shoot at Vanguard. We're going to have him go try to bite Vanguard as soon as he slips behind.
It's so perfect.
No!
Oh, for 4 damage, and I need 2 fort saves.
2 forts?
2 forts. 4 damage, don't forget the 4 damage.
Oh boy, this is spicy.
Is it a spicy meatball?
That's a 13.
Okay.
And fuck a 10.
Okay.
Current hit points
in
is
case-
7.
In case you want to be wary of things, I always roll things abilities in the orders that they're listed on the character sheet.
Yes, and Vanguard, I am going to provide channel points.
Hmm?
Out of character, these things when they bite, they give you a disease and a paralysis, and you just rolled a 10 on the paralysis. If you're paralyzed, a ghoul's going. You're going to be paralyzed, and ghouls go after you. They'll step forward and rip your head off. Literally guaranteed death.
You're good. The only reason I made that noise is because I had a mouthful of popcorn.
Deckle is saving your life right now.
Yes, thank you!
So I
Thank
assume
you
for the
all
plus
my
4.
health.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys know it's the DC is a 14, so that.
Quick question for you.
What's up?
Would my weapon focus for my unarmed or whatever my natural weapons apply to if I was kicking with my feet?
Yes.
That's a
Okay.
natural weapon.
Got it. Thank you.
All right, Vanguard. You are not paralyzed. You definitely see like that bite. You're fairly certain that didn't go well, but which means you gotta be very careful not to die, or you're probably joining them.
I'm back.
Yeah. Oh
Welcome
boy.
back.
Do not die.
I'm sorry, Vanguard's in trouble?
Yep.
You know, one did an
As usual.
acrobatic slip and got behind you two, and then it's flanking with you. You're getting flanked, and she is, and so it bit her, and it managed to land a bite, and she almost got paralyzed, and she very likely is probably ghoul diseased.
I have a potion of cure light wounds.
Yeah, you may want to be very careful about drinking that when you're surrounded, though.
True. Let's see, spells.
As drinking the potion itself will trigger. Pulling it out doesn't. They can aim for the potion, but if they aim for you, you could just get. That's why I made the reference to Shaun of the Dead. Yeah, withdrawal is a good action here, as you won't trigger from all but one. If you withdraw diagonal northeast, you'll actually not take another attack of opportunity. So you could get away. You could just it will buckle the line, but you're in real bad straits right now. If they choose to pull you apart, it's very likely.
Crap. Okay.
Otherwise, total defense is another option that you can do, which will raise your AC by 4. You just don't get to do anything else for your turn when you do that, other than move.
Yeah.
You don't really want to move when you're total defensing if you're surrounded, because attacks of opportunity. But,
Yeah.
So yeah, your AC's fairly high if you total defense. That's a pretty high AC.
So I can move and then do total defense, or no?
I would total defense first and then move.
Okay, so total
If you're
defense.
gonna-
How do I figure that?
If you are planning to do that, though, because now, here's 2 options you can do, Vanguard. 1, you can withdraw and move. You do that, you're guaranteed to get to this square or any further, something along either here, like basically you can move 30 feet because of difficult terrain. So you can get to these kind of squares, But if you do that way, they cannot attack you because your withdrawal will save you. And you have to move northeast. If you move straight north, where Stormy is,
Yeah,
or
that's where
not-
all the other ones.
or not where Stormy was, you're going to trigger from this one.
Yeah.
And so it's better to go northeast if you want to avoid all attacks. Now, that being said, if you want to move full 60 feet, then you could total defense first and hope none of them rolls a 19 or a 20. If none of them rolls a 19 or 20, they're all going to miss with your total defense up. So even then though, you're still going to limit it to 1 movement, so you're not going to move any further than the withdrawal.
Yeah.
But it
I've
will
got
be
a-
up. It will be up for until the start of your next turn, though. So if they try to go after you,
Oh lord.
because ghouls are smart enough to know once they bite you, if they feel like they don't know whether they infected you or not, but if they know they landed a bite, they know that it's very likely that you might be infected, which means they try to kill you faster because they know then you'll turn.
Absolutely. I think just fleeing right now is the best idea.
Yep. Because that was part of the rule before, is that they know that once they land a bite, you'll probably get swarmed because they want you to die.
Yeah.
Want you to die.
And you said right here?
That is one of the squares you could get to, yes.
25.
That, not the one above it.
Yeah.
But that one is one you could get to. You got basically 30 feet of movement.
All right. Let's go.
Yeah. So Vanguard falls back.
I don't want to die.
As part of that, if you like, you could be drawing a potion. This one is going to trigger from all three of us because they're going to move underneath and they're going to fill that gap.
Oh,
They will-
yeah.
But the first one up is Goblin has first dibs, then me, then Stormy.
Yeah, fuck this guy. Oh, I don't think that hits.
That does not. You know they're 14s from meta knowledge. Yep, mine as well.
How do you use
Oh, that's a spicy one. I'm raging currently. So that actually will. Oh yeah, that's just Mama had a baby and the head popped off. Even the baseline damage would have killed him. Oh, I powered.
Real quickly, how do I use a potion?
You don't get to use it this turn yet, so don't click it yet. And
Oh, okay.
so that is minus 24 actually. But the two-handers, 26. Down he goes. That was a bad plan for him. All right.
Well, you know, it seemed good at the time.
But they're still trying it, because the other one's going to do it too. Stormy, attack of opportunity.
All right. I'm gonna use my my horny attack, my gore attack.
All right, you hit him 10 damage, or 9 attack. So he is still up, but he is wounded. And these ones don't know how tanky you are, so there's no reason they wouldn't swing at you. So, yeah, in revenge, that one tries to slash up at you with the claw. Doesn't realize how hard it is to actually hit you. Nope, miss.
And then how hard it is to hurt you.
I don't know that either. Gob.
What will you? No, I'm joking. So,
You laugh. You laugh.
Oh god.
Don't,
No.
don't underestimate these things.
It's not that. That's not why I'm giggling. So, okay. So I'm sorry. I did go AFK for just a minute. I was brewing a little bit of coffee, so I don't.
There's one
wanna get
east.
too
You are
sleepy.
literally all surrounded except to the northeast. There's
I see that, but is this directly to my right? That's not a ghoul, is it?
That is. There's two. There's one just died there, and I haven't. Let me see if I can drag his body off that.
You're
One's
good, but
alive and one's dead. Yeah,
But
that's
Stormy's
it.
down here with us now.
Stormy is flying above that square. But yes, he's down here. with us.
Okay, okay, I'm with you now. So okay, so Vanguard pushed off, Stormy's come south, and I'm surrounded.
Correct.
Gotcha.
Which means you're probably like, unless they go to try to pursue you, take out Deckle, because Deckle's heavily wounded and they can see that. But yeah, they're probably going to start focus firing somebody to try to kill them soon.
Right. Okay. Let me ask you. So right now I have a bow in one hand and my axe in the other hand, right?
Huh?
Because I have quick draw, can I like stow my bow and two-hand my axe?
Yes. I will say, if you have, I think you had 3 weapons. If you had 3 silver left, one thing that a lot of people forget to buy when they're playing a martial character that swatches a lot, and that guide mentions for you to buy it, is called a weapon cord. It costs 1 silver per weapon. It is literally just a cord that lets you drop it, and it doesn't drop to the ground. It literally is considered stowed.
Oh, and it's okay. So it's literally just a retention cord, so you can just drop it and it stays right there.
Correct. I have that on every single weapon.
Oh man, that's if we live and we go to a store, I know what I'm buying.
There's a
it's
couple
gonna be a
items like
piece
that
of
I'll have to show you, because one is also grip tape. Because that's also like 5 copper per weapon, so it's literally just, it gives you a bonus against disarms.
Ah.
And then there's stuff like you can get weapons serrated, which then that's all for me, if I'm doing a full attack action,
Right.
it only applies to certain ones. That's why I get to add a little bit of extra damage.
Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna stow my bow and two-hand my axe, and I'm gonna swing the one behind us because, like, we're already in a bad spot. Getting flanked is not Is
No,
not
you and
negotiable.
Vanguard, like, I was very worried about that because, like, it's like, and I know Deckel's heavily wounded. This is very bad. Where it's very like we need to get this done.
Yeah, so I'm gonna
It's
swing at
great.
the one.
Stormy's down here. It's great. Like that's the like
It's
Stormy's-
fantastic. Stormy's a fucking beast. Yeah, I'm gonna turn north and kill this one behind me.
Yeah, get rid of the
So-
flank.
Yes. So I'm gonna switch this to two-handed. It's so nice. This is such a nice.
Berthulu, don't you have bronze knuckles
I have brass knuckles.
or brass knuckles? Yeah. Which means you're threatening. So you have flank too, at least, Goblin.
Oh, nice. What do I add to my roll bonus?
That'd be a 2 when you hit the attack. You had a 2.
Oh,
for the flank.
flanking. Oh, it's like in the drop-down menu right here.
Mhm.
Oh my god. Okay.
Isn't
anyway.
Foundry great?
It is. So damage ability. So damage ability under your two-handing is 1.5.
Yes. 1.5 unless you have Dragon Style level 2, which none of us would be able to have yet.
I totally have it. I'm just joking.
Dragon Style level 1's awesome. Let's charge and run through difficult terrain and allies.
Damn it, I'm just short.
Yes. Also more damage
Oh.
on your unarmed strikes.
Kick his ass,
Um,
kick his ass.
I'm actually going. Can you? Can I give myself points?
You can.
I'm gonna give myself like some points and just take the 4
Yeah.
because
Fuck him up.
I don't want us getting flanked and like at all. So I'm gonna make that hit for 12 damage.
He is still up, but he is not looking okay.
Okay. I mean, I can't multi-hit right now with my melee weapon, so that's it for me.
All right, next up we have a Gould and Deckel. This Ghoul is the one directly south of you, so yeah, he's gonna go for you. He's flank. Full attack. Scary motherfucker.
16 AC.
Well, not with that one. Their flank is not. Actually, I can't include the flank if I just click this. Flanking.
Wait, did you say there's one flanking me?
No. I said you're next after them. Ooh,
Oh,
that one's gonna land.
Yeah, that hits.
So 6 damage. And I need a Fortitude save against the paralysis.
How do I do a fortitude save? Also,
your combat-
Swoogity, hello, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for the
Hello.
reset.
It's in your combat tab on the bottom. It'll be one of your saves. It's also on your summary page on the front. On the should be it's on the middle section there. Fortitude, reflex, will.
Before you do that, I'm gonna give you a +8.
Oh, okay.
Get a +8.
Up, 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 up.
Yeah, +8 before the hand. Very nice.
Situational bonus. I'll just add it right there. Boop. Normal roll. Away. Oh, nat 20.
Whoa, whoa,
Nat
whoa.
20.
You are very secure.
You didn't see on my screen, but it almost went to a 1.
Deckel, you're up.
Indeed. Well, I have a thing near me, so yeah, I had a smack at the one nearby.
Good.
Yeah, we ballin'.
Like they rolled off the 2 to the 12. Nice. That is a dead goal. Down he goes. Yeah, I gotta do something. 1 second.
Sure.
Go ahead.
Going back to my. You done with your turn deck?
Yeah, I think I'm filling a hole here.
All right. 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. All right. Perfect. I think he was AFK, so it wasn't so funny. God damn it. I removed that ghoul from combat, and I made sure that goblin got run for it.
That's what I didn't say anything because I was like, oh, okay, this is just how my life is. It's
I got
fine.
hit by a 2.
Yeah, me coming past you, I could hit everybody else, but come on, it's funny.
What would
All
you
right,
do,
well, let's-
Exile?
Damn it. All right, so I'm gonna go for the 2 in between us because I got flanking with you, and if I can't 5 foot because of fucking difficult terrain, but I got flanking on one of them. It's pretty
I'm in a
bad.
scary, tactically sound position.
So I'm gonna hit the one east of us. I think he's very wounded, so it's like that. Oh, that's the thing, though. It's still worth. I gotta kill him. It doesn't matter if he's very wounded or not. But the power attack.
I mean,
will
if
be
you
good.
don't, I'm certainly throwing a jolt at him.
All right, so we're gonna. Not a -4. I want a +4. 2 from the Fury's focus, 1 from the flank. There's the 1.
Get 'em.
There's the one.
That is the
no!
1. Would have missed no matter what happened, so that's fine. Let's swing at the same dude, other side of the thing. And that one's only going to get a +2 for the flanking. That one hits. And takes him out. Oh, that's
Another
fine.
that same guy.
He only had 4 hit points, so it didn't really matter much, but man, he got fucked up. That's okay. But I wouldn't have hit if I aimed at the other one, because I would have had -2 more, so that actually works out well. Brothulu, you are being threatened by a ghoul near you, so be wary.
I see that. I'm gonna reload and shoot it in the face.
If you would like to avoid the attack opportunity for doing a ranged attack near it, this square right here is the only square without a body in it.
That is true.
So you can 5 foot back and take the shot safely.
Could I, in theory, shoot it in the face and then punch it? No, because I have to reload. I have to reload, so does the 5 foot interfere with that?
That's just fine. 5 foot's a free action. You just only get to do it once, and you can't do it on a turn that you move any other way except fall.
Alright, good enough. Bam. Boom.
Nice hit.
Wow.
Nice damage too.
I like the comic book sounds for Grick over there.
And you killed him. Boom! Headshot. He is down.
I like to give Grick the Cowboy Bebop theme, actually.
Dun, 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 dun.
All right, you guys are getting there. There's not a whole lot of them left. However, it is one of their turn.
Caster stuff. I'm so used to being a cleric tank.
Let's see. This one. Let's see. Who are they? They were going for Vanguard prior. They could try to pursue. You know, that's particularly horror, I'd say. They'll trigger from all 3 of us again, as this one seems to be trying to dash around. If we all miss, they're going to go right for Vanguard. Actually, if they get that far, they'll trigger from Deckle too. Because they'll have to if they want to get to Vanguard. But you know what? We'll go super aggressive horror. So, going in order of initiative, Stormy, you have first dibs.
If this guy makes it to
All
you,
right.
I'm just saying.
If he makes it to you, he kind of deserves it.
I am pugnacious, I believe.
sure.
However, I won't use any hero points on that one.
Okay.
enough.
Next up is Goblin. You have an attack opportunity. That one is going to be... Well, no, it's actually pretty good. You will have... Oh, but flanking won't be enough. That'll be 13. You need a 15. That's going to miss. All right, let's try mine. I keep forgetting she's raging. She has 2 more damage and 2 more accuracy. God damn it. So I'm flanking and I have rage, so that's 4.
Please, pretty half-orc lady.
I'm trying. That looks good.
Oh, it's better.
And
Oh,
the rage is not on the
Hey.
damage, so that is going to be 13. Very narrowly, as she wraps it around that one's neck as she pulls the female ghoul down, just slams them to the ground, and they stop moving. Stormy, there's only 1 ghoul left.
All right, Stormy is no longer pugnacious, but Stormy is going to, or actually,
Excuse me,
his
Gronk.
His name is Gronk, yeah. So Gronk is infuriated by being in this hellhole and is going to full round action, make full round attack on this poor ghoul. So stop me if I'm incorrect with any of these numbers, but I'm going to be doing 2 unarmed strikes with my flurry of blows, which will get a -2 to each.
That sounds right. Got to hit off the bat.
Well, that's -2 on.
Oh,
what I
13, yeah.
rolled.
Oh, but
So that right there
Okay.
is a nat 20.
yeah, it's not going to confirm with the -2, but that will still deal 4 damage.
Awesome. And then these natural attacks get a -5 on them each. Is that correct?
Correct.
Awesome. Okay, so I'm gonna try to horn him.
Horn him.
Horn
I
him.
think
That
you horned
hits
him.
for
That'll probably
10.
hit.
He's down.
And Gronk will stand up, and there's just a ghoul stuck in his horns. He's trying to shake his head.
And the ghoul's like just like stuck on it, just like hanging off it. And it's like, oh my.
My favorite.
It's like that moment as you see as at least Nick's looking around for the next one, just like, are there more?
My favorite clapping gif.
Gronk will look at everyone and be like, "Look, not even a scratch."
Speak for yourself.
I don't know when we got a gargoyle. I've been kind of doing my own thing this whole time. So
very
glad that we have Gronk. So glad. It's good to formally make your acquaintance. I'm gonna shake the ghoul's dead ass hand that's hanging off your horn.
I'll shake my head to make his arm go floppy in your hands.
Perfect.
Happy to fight at your side. Anyways, and I'm gonna pull the ghoul off your horn and throw him on the ground.
I need a.
Rick's gonna stow his
nap.
hand and be like,
Yeah, I think as much as this was our first fight, I think this might be our last fight. Dang.
Let's not everybody going to sleep anytime soon, huh? We got some illnesses we need to take care of.
Ow.
Well, we were. What
Not the
were we
ghoul.
doing?
Not the ghoul. That was supposed to be my character. All right.
Cool.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I would too after I was horrifically impaled on a gargoyle's horn.
The fire does burn out literally one round after the end of the combat, so.
Oh, I just got raided. Nikki the Tiefling. Hello, Raiders. Welcome to the
Hey.
campaign.
Hi, Nikki.
Hello.
Y'all just
Oh,
showed
Nikki.
right after the combat. If you see all these skulls, that was a bunch of ghouls, and they're all dead.
Also, they're mostly right around our feet.
Yeah, they're actually not over in this room. They're actually all in this hallway. I described it as if you saw the Battle of the Bastards in Game of Thrones. It's basically that. It was a total of 20, actually with the increased 32 goblins. Or goddamn it, ghouls.
They've been zombies. They've been goblins.
There's a lot of stuff on them, but I mean not a whole lot of like gear that like is worthwhile, unfortunately. But there are rooms they came out of that might have stuff in them. But
Yeah.
can I search for my bullets?
bullets are not recoverable after firing.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think you can even do that in real life.
Well, not easily.
Mm,
I'm a bow person, not a gun person.
Technically, there is such a thing as durable arrows and bolts in Pathfinder. You can go fetch them again. They're guaranteed to survive as long as they don't shoot into something that would otherwise destroy them. Like they use the example of lava.
Oh, speaking of
Yeah.
which, can I use that potion?
Yes, by all means.
So I tried to look it up to find the potion to put in the inventory because it was in my notes.
So the way that works in this system, if I tell you are getting a potion or a wand, what you do is you actually go to the spell compendium and drag it into your inventory. It'll ask, are you trying to add it as a spell or as a potion or a scroll? And if you tell it that it's a potion, it'll say, okay, what cast level is it? And this one is going to be minimum. You're going to say 1. And so
Okay.
then you just drag it in and say it's a potion, and then go ahead and use it. So there'll be a little button to drink it, and that's all it is.
Oh, you just
Really?
reminded me I need to edit my spell.
Potion. How do you? So a potion or a wand, would that be under items or?
No. I think you misheard me. Go into the compendium, go to the spell compendium, and you're going to go to Cure Light Wounds, and you're going to drag it into your inventory, like you're adding
Oh, I
a
did
spell.
do it right.
But then it'll say, are you adding this as a spell, as a wand, as a potion, or a scroll? And you're going to say as a potion.
Oh, you're wonderful. Also, I realized for some reason I didn't know I should have taken Cure Light Wounds as a first level spell instead of Sun Metal. For some reason,
Actually, as an oracle, you may have missed a section. There's as an oracle, when you first start up, you get a choice whether you cast inflicts or cures. You get all of those spells. So like everything that has the word cure in it, if you want to be a healing oracle, you get. If you're generally it's related on your alignment. Since I think you're not playing evil, so
I'm
you would
playing
be,
good.
and Yeah, so yours would all be the cure one. So anything that has cure on it, you automatically know. So you can heal. You don't even. They don't cost slots. They don't. And you don't have to pick them. I mean, they cost slots to cast. They don't cost, but they don't cost your spells known.
Oh my god!
Look in your spell section. It'll mention that.
This is the fact that we did this before I started taking my ADHD medicine. Let's see, light. There it is. Get in here. Yes, I know. I'll fix that later. Ah!
Nice.
That 8 points. I am all healed up.
So 7, 8, 9, and 6.
Dude, let me fix this.
Which means if you have spell slots, it would be fairly obvious that Deckel's character is kind of bleeding on the floor.
Oh,
They're
yes.
kind of-
I still have spell slots. Come over here.
They're kind of mauled.
Everybody who's hurt, I've got spell slots. Who's first?
Nyx points at as Deckel's character. It's like they
Okay,
look like they're about to die.
Alright, let's go.
Yeah.
And use. That is a 5. That's 7 points. Okay, I've got 2 more spell slots. Does anybody else need healing?
I mean, I could use a little bit, but I'd rather you save your spell slots. I'll be okay. So.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, Grick just kind of brushes off his shoulders and says, "We need to find those files and a way out of here."
Agreed.
If
I will start hovering again.
no one else needs it, I'm still quite hurt.
Hey, there we go.
Oh, we
mine-
still
8 to 10.
we still have that potion.
Potion?
Potion?
The potion of cure light wounds.
We had another one?
Well, Cursive said that I know cure light wounds automatically because.
Oh,
of
so
my
you
aura.
cast one of your own. I thought you drunk it when you said so. But
Oh,
yeah,
right.
if you just cast your own, that's fine too.
Okay. Here. I don't want Deckel to die.
I feel the same.
Hey.
Ditto.
Come on. Yes!
Nice.
Let's
You can heal
go.
10 points. That was totally worth the spell slot.
Thank you. That's much better.
Yeah, looking between the bodies, none of them seem to have anything major of note.
Oh, I'm so happy.
Even
They
the
don't happen to
gas.
have any healing potions on them, do they?
No, because healing potion would kill them.
Reverse poison.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but they weren't
powerful.
always healers. They have had
Yeah.
one on them.
That's true, but they don't.
Can I save their fat to turn into oil?
If you really want, it'll take time though.
No, I don't.
Gross.
I
Um,
don't know if I could.
Yes, I'm not gonna yell at you for let's say using interesting demon bodies.
you know, if I had a nickel, no, I'm joking.
That was an in-character gross. Out of character, that's actually pretty smart.
I will recover both my arrows that I shot. By the way.
I need you to give me a D10 roll for both of those because a non-durable arrow has only a 10% or a 5% chance. 20% chance, 1 out of 5, of surviving a shot.
Okay. There's one.
That's one surviving.
Oh, really? So low is good. Okay.
Low is good. Low is good for recovery. Low is good for anything
Aha!
besides combat wounds. Oh, you barely missed. So
Damn
that one's
it.
broken.
Ah, well, I got one of them back.
It's worth getting durable. Durable arrows are not expensive. I mean, for what you get, they're a gold, and like for a regular one, and then like if you want to get like cold iron, that's 2 gold. So it's just the enchantment goes away if you get a durable enchanted arrow. But yeah, as someone who plays an archer, get durable arrows.
You know, fair. So, you know,
Oh,
What's
now I
Deckel's-
understand.
what? So like, I know we don't know Deckel's character name, but what are we calling
I don't think it was a name to call them. I think it's been "Hey you."
Oh, okay. I'll turn to him. Say, friend. I don't think I really want to call you injured comrade. So, is there anything I might be able to call you?
He looks down at himself and
You hear a noise over here.
uh-oh.
Seems to also come from over there.
Tell you what. Why don't we put a pin in that? We should leave.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly, we needed to go to the northeast anyways.
Is that true?
I mean, you're told the northeast section of the entire building was where administration was.
All right.
Is my halo still on?
Stormy, as you look in there, yeah, your halo's still on. Give me 1 second to narrate for Stormy there. So what you see down there is a cracked river green tiles covering the walls and floors of a communal shower in waving patterns, dry metal spouts jutting from the several walls, overlooking grates in the tile floor. A sizable portion of the floor drops into the shallow pool filled with something other than water. It seems like the water in that pool is a stew of corpses and blood. A smell of rot and copper fills the air in this room. 3 alcoves provide minimal privacy running along the south wall. In the center, there's a simple chair that's been transformed into a gruesome throne covered with draped viscera and gnawed bones.
God's name.
I need immediately, Stormy, as you see that one, I need... First of all, I gotta roll it, and we'll see how it goes. I don't think that pierces your highest mental stat, but you do feel that was just watching that corpse stew definitely felt like a sanity loss. You didn't actually lose any, but you're well aware of that was bad.
Can I do a perception check to maybe see if I can hear more closely what that noise was?
It sounded like it was coming from the doorway in there, and it sounded more like like the jangling of chains, like manacles. All right. 1 second. Stormy, as you step up that way, it might still have the X on it because I copied a token because I realized that I had used the wrong one there. But in any case, as you look in there, there seems to be one more ghoul that seems to have moved to a side where there's in that room north of you, there seems to be a ghoul standing by, just waiting with his hand on what looks like a survivor that they have chained and sitting on one of the crates in that room. They seem... Oh, I realize I don't see anything. There we go. They seem to be watching your direction and standing in just the moment they kind of spot you and just stay where you are. Stay where you are, I'll bite his neck out. Seems like he has a hostage. Yeah, the other ones spoke a little bit. They just... Ghouls are intelligent. Ghouls are fully intelligent. It's guaranteed that you will... It's not some ghouls are usually nice, it's the conversion turns them evil. Now, some ghouls can turn good, but it basically requires after the fact. Not that that's suggesting this one is. It's just...
Can I roll a stealth?
Yeah. They don't see you, and they might not even know you're out here. They just...
Can I also?
They see an edge of Stormy, because they can't see him very well, but they can see Stormy. But yes, anyone can roll stealthy.
24 for me for now.
Stealthy. This is the wrong character for stealthy.
Oh, that's a shame. Rolls like stealth's actually one of my good skills.
I will say when you guys roll stealth, I would prefer that you guys do these as blind GM rolls, because you shouldn't know when your stealths are good or bad. I didn't announce that prior. Most of the time, perceptions and stealths should be blind those ones. If it's a really bad situation, I'll generally encourage you to be hey, do you want to use a hero point? Otherwise, the other options, some people will tell me, hey, if I roll a this or below, ask me to use a hero point, which that I'm perfectly fine with too.
How do I roll a stealth as a blind GM roll?
So on the bottom right, when you go to roll, or when you pop up the button after clicking off your sheet, it'll pop up a little box, and one of the drop downs says public roll. If you drop it down, one of them is a blind GM roll, which means I see it. And then when you do that, I have the option too to show you, so you don't... Oh, see? Now you can see what she rolled.
Oh, I see. Blind GM roll, self-roll.
Self-roll only you see. I don't even see it. That's just you just letting you fidget with dice. Test your dice rolls.
That's fun.
Oh, speaking of, I'm gonna roll just a personal one. Just roleplay stuff.
It was totally a 20.
She does not throw up.
Yeah, I do not see those. I cannot even right click. I cannot even right click and reveal those. It's pretty funny.
Earlier, I noticed that there was a door over here.
There is.
So I'm gonna sneak around to that door.
Okay. As far as you know, peering in over the corner. Like I'll let you move up to that last one just to say that you're peering in, just so you see better. But otherwise, you could. I'd say thematically, you're probably right at the edge because if you cross it, you'd lose cover and he'd see you.
Okay,
But
cool.
so you can see in and see the situation. You see
Now,
that there.
Like, can I see from here? Oh no, not quite. Okay.
So I don't have a token for the actual guy, but he seems to be standing next to a decently young but otherwise scared-looking human that looks like they have some bite marks on them. But it looks like he's standing there and he's just like holding it. He looks more scared of you lot. Doesn't look panicked, but he definitely seems to have chosen a different path. He doesn't seem like he charged out with the rest.
I just want to. Can I like move over to get line of sight on this ghoul from the hallway?
Where? Where? Where are you trying to move?
I guess right here.
That's fine.
Does this give me line of sight on the ghoul?
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, if you see a token, you see him. Like,
Okay. I'm not gonna raise it at him, but I definitely have an arrow knocked.
yep. The
All right, so the ghoul spoke out to me, right?
yes, he saw like the edge of your wing. He could barely see you, and he started shouting around. Now he's seeing you all kind of move up to the doors, and he looks not panicked. He looks pretty stoic, but he definitely seems like it looks like he means business. He seems to be waiting to see what you guys do first.
I'll kind of poke my head and say, "Oh, hello. Am I interrupting something?"
You're speaking common. That means you know what I said. And then he actually reaches over and grabs
Yes.
the hand of the guy. It looks like, and he reaches over and bites off the pinky of the guy he has, and just kind of does it as he stares at your head, like to chews it as the guy's screaming in pain.
I'm gonna draw my arrow back.
Holy shit! Oh,
Leave.
yeah. I see. I'm interrupting something. Okay. Do you happen to know where they keep the files around here?
Looks like he's going to bite his neck.
I'm
Combat.
gonna actually. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's gonna be about on initiative because it's like it. Sorry, hon. I know, like it's like, but you're not like he's just as aware of you as you are of him because he's watching you too. I would say I would be giving a stealth-based bonus to Trey on this one because he doesn't know he's at that door. So I will give you a bonus to your initiative when you go to roll it. I'll be applying a +5 on your initiative. Let me add you all to the combat. It is only one dude in there.
So he has chosen death.
Yeah, I mean, it didn't really go well for the army. I doubt one's going to do great, but he might kill somebody.
Did
if
you
roll.
want me to add the situational bonus myself, or do you want me to? Just
I think you're probably just going to roll regular, and I'm just going to increase you by 5 once. Oh, okay.
Oh, should I have waited?
Yeah, I had to add for the combat, but it's fine. I can fix it, so we're good. All right. Yeah, you did, unfortunately. So you got a 13 total. Oh, that's Stormy. I don't want to roll for Stormy. Go ahead and roll if you're on everyone who's on that.
Skills, combat. Yeah, combat. Okay.
Initiative?
Initiative, yes. If you go into the combat tab, there's a button there for you to.
Yep.
We don't need to like. Oh, this is the initiative tracker. Okay.
There should be a little d20 next to your name, Goblin, that'll let you roll in.
Yeah.
There you are. Yeah, despite him being ready for you all, Stormy, you seem to be the only one that's faster than him, as it looks like he's about to.
Ooh.
Kick his ass for me!
All right, so I was hovering. I need to continue to make my obligatory check to see if I fall or not. That should do it as I get to... That's about a 45-ish degree turn. So... It's a little less. I don't think I need to make one, but that is greater than a 10, as I can use my full vice speed to... Can I? Yeah, there we go. With a horn attack, I'm just going straight in with the horns.
Get him.
Trying to go straight for his eye socket.
Nice.
Give him the
All right.
horns.
Roll it up. This is straight enough that it
And-
could be a charge if you want it to be.
Oi. Oh, that's
Look at you
rough.
marked it as the horny attack.
Yeah. I do not have any channel points.
I'll give you a reroll.
A reroll. Thank you, thank you.
That's nice, Deckle.
Yeah.
Oh, that's even worse.
No,
Oh,
it's the
that's
same roll.
It's actually
I
exactly.
don't think this person's I don't think this person is gonna survive, but I am threatened in his immediate
Yeah?
space now, so
Yeah, and
hopefully
he is
he attacks for me.
Yeah, he is still trying to coup de grace the guy, so that will trigger an attack opportunity from you. So you have one more chance, but he is about to bite out his neck.
If I roll another 4, I'm You know what? Hold on. I do have an actual hero point to spend for a +4.
Okay. Yeah, that'll be a hit then. So you go in there and try to knock him back as you hit him for some damage there, but at the same time for his turn, you'd see as he bites in his neck and tears it out as the guy. There's no way he can survive coup de grace from that.
Oh,
Rough.
well, it was gonna happen one way or another.
Yeah, you had to beat him on the initiative.
That's all right.
Okay. But combat's still afoot, so that goes on to. Oh, I didn't hit begin combat. Stormy already went. The Gore already went. Oh, what the fuck? New macro. Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
I hit a button. I didn't want to do that. Get out of there. Delete macro. I don't want a macro. Alright, me. I can't get all the way up there, so we're just gonna go 5. We're gonna get here. And we're gonna throw something at him. What can I throw? Light pick's throwable.
Yeah, it should be.
No, I know it is. That's not a question. So it's -1 on the normal attack. That's fine. It still gets my strength. And we're just gonna hurl the fucking light pick at him.
Hurl it. Do it.
There's no reason I shouldn't two-hand it. Just overhead. Huh.
You.
Oh, that was not supposed to be a hidden one. We will reveal it to everyone. But yeah, not to steal fun from everyone in that case, but yeah, that guy is very much dead as she hurls that one and deals another 7 points. Oh no, he's up by 1. Okay,
Okay.
never mind. He has 8 hit points. I did 7. Oh no, not with the rage. That'd be 9. Okay, no, he is toasty. Which will take us out of
sorry, I
combat.
missed your mission. Message.
Ooh. Let's check.
Okay. Is that guy like fully dead or is he dying?
He's fully dead. Coup de grace, you die on the spot with that one, so he is very much dead.
We should check and make sure he doesn't turn into another one of those things.
Wait, can I stabilize him, or is it really?
No,
really
he is.
No,
he
he's
is
dead.
He is
Okay,
like
that's-
tore out the front half of his neck. See, this guy bit it out, and then
Yeah.
he is very dead.
Well,
He gone.
At least that's,
I had to
at
throw
least
my
that's
shot.
one less mouth to feed.
There is a spell at 5th level you can get, so you know, Vanguard, called Breath of Life, which literally could save him because it literally, even if they're dead, it just reses them as though they hadn't died. But even if they're in the negatives, otherwise half orcs can get a feature that I actually want to take called Deathless, which allows you to heal them even after they die with a regular healing.
So I'm definitely gonna leave him chained up, but I would like to search his body for any sort of identifiable objects.
Sure.
Like so that I can like let somebody know that this is what happened to him.
He was chained on top of something, right?
Yeah, the crate in the northwest corner. That's where he was. Is right there.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'd like to do that knowing that he's gonna be turning relatively soon, so I'd like to make it quick.
Okay, yeah, give me a perception check. I know Deckel talked about potentially wanting to doing something about the body. You guys can move in if you want to try to be ready to hit him if he turns, because I would say after you guys chained to a wall is not trust. So I would say you may want to be wary. I would say also because this is gonna be a very obvious after I start the narration. But you do see that he is converting. You see his ears turning pointed, and it does look like he has it, and he's quickly turning into a ghoul. At the same time, this does, I mean, for the more, what's it? Not grim. What's the word? The more, I don't
Macabre.
know, macabre. Actually, yeah, that's one. The one that's like you are seeing the process. Like, I mean, this just seems to be ghoul fever. I don't know how much you're gonna learn from it.
I'm gonna ready a rapid shot for whenever he fully turns.
Yeah,
Could
that's
I
the problem.
give him- Oh, I was gonna say
Go ahead.
maybe I can give him a good conk on the head with my quarterstaff, so you don't have to waste a bullet.
Yeah, out of character, what you guys would know is you'd have to get to full body destruction, which means you have to get him to negative con score, which that at that point the body stops rezzing. Because ghoul fever does repair the body enough for it to be undead, which is how you get like those like half blown apart ones. But 'cause it will repair.
Did I find anything on my search?
Did you search him? Yes. Let me get that. You do see that he does have a patient's robe on, and it does have a name stitched on the back of it that you could probably tear off that. It seems to say Ilki Velost.
Ilki Velost?
Volost, like so ILKI VOLOST.
Notes. Here we go. So ILKYVAL. What was it? OST?
VLOOST. VOLOST.
My character just kind of points to the hammer.
It seems to
I wanna
have
step
yeah.
back now.
It seems to have a little symbol on the bottom of the. Who was it that helped? That was Kronk. It seems to have a little symbol of a feather on the back of the or on the same tag as well, but it looks like it's some sort of identification marker.
How do I save my notes? Oh wait. okay.
There is actually a journal that you're welcome to make journal entries.
There's a journal.
Yeah.
There's the notes section of your character sheet.
Well, there should be a journal tab. I don't know if it's visible to players actually, but I think it is because I know I can make you guys look at stuff.
Yeah, there's a search journal. I don't know how I would enter anything on it. I assume it's this book tab.
Yeah,
Entries.
because everything I have is marked as because it's all NPCs I have marked in here.
Okay, I mean, I've got it saved in my notes. I figured it out. So.
Yeah, I think the journal is just for the DM to add stuff to.
Yeah, because there is stuff in there. I just haven't. There's nothing really I want to show just yet.
Yep,
Go ahead and give me perceptions, everybody. And yeah, it sounds like you guys are basically just coup de grace him until the body cannot res anymore. Is that? Do I understand?
Yeah, I was gonna smash his head.
Good call. Yeah,
Yep.
he's coup de grace with your maul. I don't know if the maul's ×3, but even with how much I've seen on that one, is going to be at least a 48 because I've seen 46. So, that's a self roll. You need to roll at least a blind roll for it to count.
Criminy Christmas! I bet it did it.
Self rolls are you only.
Yep.
And I can't make you show them.
There you go. Blind.
Perfect. Lovely. Okay, so Gronk and Jekyll, what did you tell Crixit you wanted to be called?
We were in the middle of thinking of that when we heard noises.
Ah, fair enough. So Gronk and the Unknown Man, you guys hear as there's a bit of a scratching, a thump from under that crate. As you realize that crate doesn't have a bottom, it looks like it's an upturned crate.
More?
You hear a little chirrup.
Hello. Kind of try to move the crate.
As you look up, you see that there seems to be a kind of odd-looking dog that looks like it's been it looks like a dog that is slightly transformed, like as if it's been mutated a bit into part lizard on one flank as well as its throat, as it seems to make another little chirrup kind of lizardy noise, but otherwise looks like a dog.
Adorable.
Huh.
It just kind of makes.
My time has come.
Oh, I think you said kick. I was like, what?
No, I said my time has come.
It kind of makes that same little weird chirrup noise and its tail wags.
Aww.
Hello, little one.
Can I hold out my hand for it to sniff?
Yeah,
Can I
you
do
see-
a handle animal to try and identify this? Like, I don't know what to.
I've got pretty high handle animal.
I would let you do handle animal. I would say I'm not going to say you can identify with it, but you can start. I might give you some behavioral things.
I just feel like probably shouldn't reach out for random animal under a crate. I would like to identify it to see if it's at least like angry, hostile, or dangerous.
Yeah.
Blind GM roll, sure.
Yeah, I would say blind for most knowledges and stuff like that, just since you don't know if you're getting a good one or a bad one. Okay. Seraphina, as you put your hand up to it, and it does lick it and seems pretty normal, it does seem like the tongue has a little bit of a back section that gives it that, like it seems like it has a little thin lizard section that lets it go longer than normal, but doesn't seem to actually do any of the licking. Like it definitely seems like it's partially mutated with what you're guessing, like maybe a Komodo dragon or something, but it doesn't seem to have any fangs or desire to bite you. Olgrim, you see that it seems to be trying its best. You're not certain that you're like, it seems it would have to be very intelligent for it to be trying to do this intentionally if it's directly hostile. At the same time, you feel like, that kind of mutation might do something to its head. Like, you might want to be wary. It's like, there's no saying that its brain didn't partially turn into in some way that just makes it unsafe.
Okay.
Is it kind of like a Night Stalker from Fallout?
No, it's a mutated dog.
Okay.
Like it's not like a clean mutation that looks like a Death Stalker, how they're a new creature. It's like, no, it's literally more Frankenstein than that.
Oh,
It's like part lizard on its right flank, and then parts that seem to be showing it in its. But it seems to be able to yip. Likes to lick affectionately.
Well, I think we've made a new friend.
I'm gonna nudge Gronk and be like, so about those mouths to feed. Seems we're actually breaking even.
Well,
You also see there are other cages in here that have bodies. There are a total of 3.
wait. You're not gonna try and kill it, are you?
Who, me? No. I'm a rank. What? No. I'm trying to make sure he's not gonna fucking kill you. We literally fought 20 ghouls outside.
I
I
think
know,
he was
but you
worried
mentioned
that it was about to
forward, and I
bite your
thought you were
hand
gonna
off.
kill him.
You shouldn't just. No, I'm trying to make sure you're safe. Don't reach to strange animals. Don't do that generally.
Sorry.
Of the cages, the one chain that had the guy in it had a patient. You see the other chain does have another guy in it. The third one has an orderly.
Has a what?
An
An
orderly.
orderly. Looks like an orderly was shoved in here and killed. He is not a ghoul. Neither is the other patient.
Does he have any items?
You actually see quite a few on him. Looks like no one's looted him. Some of his gear is fucked up. Looks like they basically tore through his armor. He does have a broken padded club, which you could take if you want. It looks functional, but not sure how much useful that's going to be against undead. Unless you remove the padding, which then it's just a broken club. But there is what looks like a masterwork shield, which looks really nice. He has 3 vials of something silvery and doesn't look magical. Looks more alchemical. And then he has a silver necklace that is etched with a holy symbol that you might know if you give me a knowledge religion.
I can give you a knowledge religion. And,
Seems to be a bird.
where's my character sheet? There it is.
A
I will give
bird.
I'll give you a knowledge religion, and I forget what it is to identify alchemical substances.
Craft alchemy. Spellcraft can technically do it if it's magical, but craft alchemy will notice non-magical ones.
There's a base 17 for religion, which I think totals out to 26.
Yeah, you are 100% certain that is a Shellin. That is the goddess of beauty, love, peace, redemption. Basically, like a big thing of hers, like don't kill any evil that can be redeemed, etc.
I will give that over to everybody else. I don't think I ever added craft alchemy to my skill list, which I should have because I.
Yeah, you mentioned you wanted it. If you want to retool a rank out of something else, I will allow it, or 2 ranks.
Here we go.
If you desire having it, because it makes sense for your character, and you talked about it. So.
Yeah, I forgot about that completely. I will retool 1 rank into it.
Okay. Yeah, doesn't take
And
much
is
to.
that intelligence, I believe.
Yes, it is intelligence based. Craft should automatically default to intelligence when you add that to it. So.
pain, and let me give you a craft alchemy check to identify those vials.
Yeah, they all seem to be the same material, so you don't need to do it between multiple. Nice roll.
24.
Very nice.
You are 100% certain that's antitoxin.
Well, that's fucking great.
Yeah, hold on to those.
3 of them.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab those and be like, I've got antitoxin.
Oh yes,
You
and I have.
Need antitoxin.
You said spellcraft can be used to identify magical items?
Yes, if they're magical.
Could I try to identify that shield using spellcraft?
Sure thing. Do you have access to detect magic?
No.
Okay, you still can do it. It just it makes it easier.
I think I might have that as a feat. Celestial resistance skills. Nope, wait, wrong character. Never mind.
I will spellcraft. Oh, I accidentally did a blind GM roll. Oh well.
That's okay. I will let you. You're able to tell that it is magically enchanted for a better defensive one. The exact power and effect of it, but you can tell it's a +1 magical wooden shield. But you know it has an additional effect because regular flat +1s don't exist with the house rules. But you're unable to identify exactly what it is without detect magic. But you are able to tell that it's +1 potency.
I have a question.
What's up?
Is that doggo like capable of being what's it called? Tamed?
You could try. That's a handle level.
What did you say that amulet was?
What amulet? Oh, the necklace. Shellin. Didn't seem to. It seems to be just a silver Shellin amulet.
Fuck.
How do you spell that?
Shelyn. The symbol seems to be a songbird with a multicolored tail.
Yeah, I'll add that actually.
Was that a self roll or was that a
What's the matter, Vanguard?
self roll or was that a
Oh, you rolled that to me.
Okay, cool. Fantastic. I
It
hate
seems
myself.
it seems to come over. It seems to like you and licks you more. It seems to be kind of following you.
I have a friend now.
Oh,
This is
well,
gonna go great.
yeah. They're
And
very.
Can I check out the guy in the other cage?
The other patient does not have anything other than a robe like the other one. It seems to say what's that? Varkill Graves, and his tag seems to show a skull.
Varkill Graves with a skull.
Correct.
Varkill Graves, symbol of a skull. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna tear off his little name tag on there as well. Keep that on me.
You have it.
So the first one had a symbol of what?
A feather.
A feather symbol.
Hey. Girls.
Can I invest? So was the lizard in a cage? I thought you said it was in an overturned box.
It was, and it was upturned, and then is being befriended currently by Vanguard.
Okay,
Yeah.
Was there anything in the third cage?
The third cage was the orderly.
Was the orderly?
Yeah.
Okay. So it was the 2 people and then the overturned box with a lizard in it.
Right, and then on the chained to the northwest corner, sitting on the box, was the last dude.
Oh
If
yeah,
they- maybe-
smashed to death. Can I? And I already got identifying items off of him, right?
Yes, it only seemed to be the tag on the back of his coat. If you had to guess, it seems like they trapped the dog with after moving him out of it and chained him to a wall to keep him.
Right. One of the corpses is marked with a skull symbol.
Correct. It's on the back of their patient robes. On the tag, it's not visible from just looking at it. It's on. If you looked at the collar, you'd be able to see it. I would say knowledge local could assist you in that, or heal.
Ooh.
I would say it might not give you the answer, but it might tell you what's going on with it.
Yeah, sure, I'll do that. Knowledge local.
I should call you Ophikas.
You know,
How about
Where's
a
my
14 for knowledge local?
You're not rightly certain just because around this one, like you're not so familiar with like the doctors and their processes. Dekel, your character is aware, however, with that. You would know that while it doesn't tell you the translations because you're not familiar with this asylum, that's very likely saying what they're primarily in for assistance. So very likely that's referring to like what problems they have and why they're in an asylum.
Yeah.
So you would need to find someone who knows the classifications, but not that it helps you much with their dead, but it might help you with other living ones.
Sure. That's probably to identify why they're here.
Agreed. Shall we move on?
Real quick, could I do like a heal check or something? I just want to identify a little bit more about this dog that Vanguard's befriending. At least try to figure out what it is.
I guess your best bet would be, let's see, it's formed out of 2 creatures, so I guess still knowledge nature. I know it's no longer class skilled, but you could do it untrained.
I guess I'm sorry. I guess like a more direct thing of what I'm looking for. Like, is it going to continue mutating? Like, does it? Like, I'm trying to figure out if it's stable.
Yeah, give me a heal. Number one, would you do it from just observation, or would you try to see if it can?
I'm definitely not gonna. No, I'm definitely not gonna do that. I'm just gonna observe it and yeah.
Okay. Give me a heal check then.
Okay.
I'd say probably blind if you haven't.
I apologize.
Okay. Okay. That's fine. But this one we'll roll with it. You're not certain.
Yeah, that's fair. I'm rolling like shit today.
If you tell me, I can probably look. I've got a pretty high heal.
Yeah. We should probably be sure that this, dog isn't going to continue turning into whatever he was turning into. So.
Here you go. I invested the hell out of heal.
Let me roll one other thing that for you that might assess this. Okay, and big question for you, Vanguard, are you just trying to do observational or are you trying to encourage it?
I guess if I'm trying to encourage it, I'm going to... Let's see.
It's more of a question, are you trying to encourage it? Are you trying to get it to show that it can, or are you trying to just observe and see if it does?
I'm gonna try and gently encourage it just a little bit.
Okay.
I'm just gonna say, can you change a little bit? And she kind of points to his non-reptile paw.
It takes you a bit of work as far as like getting anything out of it, and at first you think that it can't, and it's very clear it doesn't understand English from the way it just seems to just kind of wag its tail at you, just wags its whole body. But it does seem like when you keep pointing to its paw, you do notice there's a slight shifting beneath it. It does seem like it is some form of, like it does have either the disease itself is polymorphic in some way, or it has some ability. At the same time, I would say it does stand out to you that how would a dog know to turn into a lizard?
Yeah. Can I sense motive?
Sure, if you want. You gotta always roll something against it. Doesn't mean that there's necessarily something there, but let me just give a little...
Yeah, just in case. Let me put it on blind.
I mean, it seems innocent enough. Like if it does have something bad about it, it doesn't seem to be in its like mental state with it. Like it seems just more happy that you're giving it attention. Most likely the ghouls weren't being too nice to it.
Clearly, it is motivated by pets.
Very much, just like most dogs.
I'm not suggesting that's not a good boy. I'm just making sure he's going to stay that way.
No, it's understandable considering, well, everything we've seen so far.
Yeah.
Correct.
Oh well.
If anything else, he could really help us.
Yeah. Let's hope.
I am going to call you Ophikas.
So here, let me get a little... Probably just an animal token to represent. Like, I know there's a dog one. It's like, maybe just get an animal token.
Fun fact, I actually had to Google this. Ophikas is a large constellation straddling the celestial equator. It's part of the old name for it was Serpentarius.
Okay.
Shit, a goblin dog works pretty well. It's not a goblin dog, but a goblin dog works pretty well.
Goblin dog.
Oh, and regards to your earlier question, why don't we go with Yoru for now?
Yoru.
Okay. Very well, Yoru. Well, I'm glad that you survived that attack. That was grisly.
It's done for night.
Oh,
I'd say, isn't that Goldie Rogers' sword?
Is what?
Goldie Rogers' sword?
I don't know who you speak of, sir.
This is out
What?
of character, sir.
Oh, that's cute.
Otherwise, the other things as far as it doesn't seem like they're. It. The only other thing was the just because I know some people were wondering, and I know it's the last session wanted to know, the hand that was severed that was around the lead guest's neck seemed to be his own. Seems as if he had lost his left arm and then decided to wear the hand. You know, that's normal. That old chestnut.
Mhm.
honestly, kind of a vibe though. I kind of get it.
He kept his leftovers. It's fine.
Okay, to the party. Are we moving on? Like, are we going east or are we going west?
I don't know. How's
Um,
everyone feeling? Are we good to keep going?
There's
Yeah.
a raging
I'm-
storm coming out of that door, Brothulu. You can see that. That's definitely a courtyard that goes out to that purple storm.
I'm feeling. I don't think I have much magic left in me, at least for powerful spells.
Can I peek around? Can I peek around this corner?
Which corner? Yeah, you can peek. And you have dark vision, right? So you don't need
Sure
light.
do.
Yeah, looking down there, you see a door down there.
Okay, I don't see anything else, so I'll actually step around to here.
I do have stone cutting. Am I getting anything?
Nothing. Nothing is
Okay.
standing out to you.
Can I do a perception check at the store to see if I can hear anything on the other side?
Yeah, I would say it doesn't take much of a perception check to realize that you hear more storm.
Okay, so it probably also leads outside. Personally, I'm still trying to avoid Oh, I didn't mean to click that. Did not mean to click that. Sorry.
That's all right.
Oh, that's
Uh,
why it lagged.
Personally, I don't want to go outside, and there's a door just ahead over there. He's going to point towards.
I mean, you already know a couple. Oh yeah, because the new people wouldn't have heard all this. I know I narrated it during Brothulu's first one. The rain does have a very odd effect. It doesn't seem to do anything to you. However, while it is normal water, and if it's collected like normal rainwater, it's drinkable and actually quite pure. However, if you walk out or even just stick your hand out in the rain, it seems to turn to blood, and then at that point, it seems to behave like blood. Specifically, the blood of the creature type that it lands on. But it doesn't seem to be your blood, from what the cleric Winter said. Like, it's basically
Ooh.
like if a human sticks it out, it's human blood, but it's not your blood.
That is terrifying. I love it.
Yeah, hence why fucking Grick is not trying to go outside.
Have we encountered any traps? This is me out of character. I'm asking about previous sessions. Have we encountered like hallway traps at all?
Not a whole lot, no.
Not a
Then
whole
there-
lot. Like have we?
The only trap that we've encountered was technically in the midst of combat was the wall they pushed down, because there was a little hole in the
Okay.
wall. The goblins had seen you earlier, or not? God damn it, the
The
ghouls
ghouls.
had seen you earlier, and they seemed to actually ignore you. They didn't seem like to want to pick a fight, but then once you got into their territory, then they suddenly charged out and then pushed down the wall and came at you.
Okay, but not like an actual set triggered
No.
trap. Okay.
You're not finding like tripwires and shit.
Okay. Well, I suppose there's a door down there. We should probably investigate.
Otherwise, Berthulu, when you came up this way, if you didn't see it on the map, it was a little difficult just from the shadow. That's a staircase over there.
I did see the staircase, but it is kind of the opposite direction of where my character is personally trying to go.
Yep. I'm not criticizing, I'm just making sure you know.
If anybody else wants to go, you know.
Absolutely.
Let us go into the great unknown.
Which
Um,
way are we going then? Which?
Staying close to the glowing lady, because otherwise I can't see.
Yeah, I'm coming.
Man, low levels without dark vision, you know, like, it's like, oh man.
We
Thank
have all of
God
our
I have a halo.
we have all of our equipment, right?
Yes, all of your equipment is on you.
I'm sorry, you said what name do you want me to call you right now?
Yoru.
And
Alright, I'm gonna pass Soru 3 torches.
I mean, I have torches in my bag. I just didn't want to light them yet.
Oh, fair enough. Never mind then.
All right. Are we ready to breach?
which door are we looking at?
You guys probably should go in front of me for breaching.
Who opened it?
I was marking it with the thing, so I was trying to open
Ooh.
it.
Where are we looking? 1 second.
Come
Here, let
on,
me...
Foundry, why are you
Oh, you're there. Okay, yeah. So if you're gone, I will. Yeah. Nothing seems to. Oh wait, there's something in that one. Okay, yep. So hold tight. Oh, you said you didn't mean to open. Okay. Let's try to avoid that as best we can, guys. Use your arrows to move when you're near a door, please. Because it's one thing when it's empty, but now there's something there. I should really. Oh, just
Trying
the
to
opening
mark the
doors.
map.
You could use your arrows?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
That's dope. But no,
When you're near a door,
I was
it's
trying
just you flagged an enemy, and at this point I should start combat because now you know he's there and you can make a whole different plan. So
I
it's
haven't
like,
seen an enemy, but
yeah, but someone opened the door and it's there. So it's like,
Didn't see anything.
I don't know. Is
Like,
there a better way to point to the door then?
you can like basically like use the ping function near it.
Yeah, I did, but they have the door has range, you know.
I understand. I just usually you can see when it's highlighted when it's about to, and it's the second time in a row, and now there's an enemy, and I know like if I click on the person, I can see clearly it's on your map, and so it's like okay. So I'm trying to ask, like, please try not to. If you flag a door, I have to make it act. Like at this point, I'm gonna have to be strict because it's a horror campaign. You shouldn't be like pre-knowing the enemies. Come on.
I've got my ass smacked in a few horror games, so it makes sense.
So it's like I feel like I'm being unreasonable. Please speak up. But I honestly feel like this is fairly reasonable.
It's fine.
All right. Well, give me a second for that one then. Because I didn't overlook at that door. Why this one's not like that? All right. What is that? What the? Something's wrong with my thing.
What even is this?
What even is what?
Oh, nothing. Sorry, I'm just being weird.
Oh.
Mimi.
Okay. So I guess thematically for this one, I guess we'll kind of split the middle, but it works out pretty well in this case. You do see that this area is particularly foggy. With that door there, as far as what is, it seems to be a very thick yellow fog that reminds you of the dream, but in it you seem to be something. You see something sitting in there. I need to see if I can find you a picture to at least put in the chat. But you're not certain whether it's seizure or not. It does seem very lizard-like. It kind of reminds you of the dog. It makes you wonder if it's somehow split to it or similar to it. But it seems to bear an odd, not the kindest looking shape. We will. Knowledge planes can assist you. It's small sized. Seems to be kind of long necked, 6 legs, a fanged snout. But knowledge. Actually, knowledge, arcane, or planes will help you. It doesn't seem to directly. It's looking through the mist. You realize it is looking at you, but it doesn't seem to be directly aggressive or doing much in the terms of threat display.
Rick hit a 21.
Can anybody roll those?
Anyone can roll, but you're limited to a certain one if you don't have a rank in them. And you can only roll when I ask for one of those. It's usually one or the other, which this one would be. Let's see how it says on there. Roll untrained DC 10. You're usually limited to 10 or lower.
Okay.
But if you have a rank in it, it's better. Okay, so actually, you do recognize that as far as Grick. You recognize that as a Vunith. You know that this is not the right place for them and that they definitely have a bit of a howl. You know that they are generally aggressive, you rolled high enough that you recognize that this behavior means it's scared and confused about something. And the one thing you should know that they are native to the dimension of dreams, which they should not. It should not even be able to walk on this world very easily. They are not actually evil. They're aggressive. And an odd thing of them is they're an animal that has a sense of humor. Generally, in the terms of violent poems or grisly jokes, you're aware they're actually fairly intelligent. They're sharper than most average humans, and most of them actually, only some cannot speak, but they generally only speak Aklo.
They only speak what?
Aklo, the language of the dark.
Oh, I do not speak Aklo.
Sorry, for whatever reason, I was trying to load a picture on Discord and it froze my entire Discord. So I had to close out of it and come back. Don't know what happened with that. And now it's turned on my reactives. What?
So do they understand other languages and just only speak Aklo?
Let me double check. I don't think they have anything that lets them understand them. But you could always use linguistics, even on trying to try to communicate with them. But
What did we roll for?
it was a knowledge planes or arcana to recognize the creature that's sitting there. It's a small, amphibian-looking creature that seems to be in there, and it kind of resembles the way that the dog looks.
Oh, okay.
Let's see, what does it say? So it usually doesn't choose to communicate with other creatures. It likes to make them think that they're dumb animals, but then sometimes they say that they'll hear voices among the reeds when there's multiple of these things, and so they know they can speak. And then some know that if you speak Aklo and say certain things to them, you'll either get them to laugh, and then basically making them laugh generally is a way to get them to start speaking.
So Grick is the only one who recognized it?
Depends if you want to speak about it, though. I mean, it seems to know you're there, but it's not charging at you.
Yeah, Grick is gonna let everybody know, like...
Its body language seems to indicate that it's afraid of something, though, right now.
This thing seems scared. Does it seem to be looking at us?
No, it's watching you, but it seems to be more keeping a wary eye on you, but its vision seems to be more focused on the west.
Never ate slimy dwarves.
Okay, I'm gonna be like...
Because you...
Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, because of your pretty decent roll with it, it's like what I'm basically putting to it is it seems like if there is a threat, it's probably to the west.
Okay. Like, hey, we need to be wary about going in here. There's definitely something besides that weird lizard-looking thing in here. Just so you know, that thing doesn't belong here. That's a creature of dreams.
That door is supposed to be open because that's where the mist is coming. It's clear that door has been broken open.
Oh, okay. I was like, those things are aggressive too, so be careful when we approach it, but it's definitely afraid of something else in here.
It's not going to attack?
Well, it probably will, but it might not because it's afraid of something else in here. And that's the thing we should probably be worried about too.
Did you mention the language bit?
Does anybody here speak the language of the dark?
You'd hear as the snake around next just speaking of Aklo? I know Aklo.
You know any really dark humor jokes?
I wish I knew better ones, but I don't know. I mean, probably. I am a fae.
Oh my god, why did that joke go into my head? That goes against Twitch TOS.
Let's not talk about it then.
Hence why I'm not going to tell any dark jokes. But Rick will, like, actually smirk for once a little bit. He'll be like, if you tell that thing a really good dark joke, it'll probably be on our side and not attack us.
Does it have to be a dark joke?
That's what they prefer. That's one of their different tastes.
You know
Oh, I heard this great.
You know any
I mean,
red
if you all
cap
know
jokes?
if you guys know any good jokes, I can always just translate it into Aklo. Obviously,
yeah.
first, since we're on a stream, let's keep it stream friendly. But
Oh, I heard this great one. I heard the great one from a cook one time. Oh, it was great. No, it's so you have you have three tomatoes walking down the street, right? A father tomato, a mother tomato, and a child tomato, right? The child tomato falls behind the parent tomatoes. They're walking, and then the mother tomato says to the father tomato, "You need to deal with your child." And then he goes back there and stomps on the child tomato and says, "Ketchup." Ketchup! They're tomatoes.
I like
You
it.
see as Noxus actually starts laughing and just like, okay, I'm gonna do that one. It might make it attack us, but I'm and she just kind of slithers over onto the shoulders of each of you as she gets to the front where Gronk is.
Greg, still like just stone face, is gonna look the dwarf directly in the eyes. Just be like, good one.
I absolutely love that we have Gronk and Grick too. It's like, what is this? Gronk and Grick.
Well, I think I know what to scared of. I do see in my corner this.
You do. You can actually make out through the cracks there as there's a pile of rubble that's making it a little hard to see. But through it a bit and moving around over there, you see there's more ghouls in there.
There seems to be more ghoul friends over there.
You do see that they probably don't have direct line of sight on that thing, because it does have a bit of a wall. So it's like, it seems shorter than the wall, but it seems well aware that they're in the next room.
Yeah,
Do you-
before our snake friend goes over there, I'll be like, stay low.
Say, do you have any number possibly for those ghouls? Like, you just know that they're there? Can't really.
I see
There's at
one.
least two.
There's
you
at
can
least two.
Yes, you can see at least two different sources of movement. So not. It would take too much effort to sit there and like move them organically for all of them. I'd be focusing on that. But...
No. I'm more thinking that if they're the only threat other than this creature, we might be able to set up. I don't know if an ambush is the right word, but a more prepared fight if we have to fight.
Perhaps.
We'll let Noxus try the joke when you guys are ready. So she's just kind of waiting over with Gronk.
I'm good.
Yeah, I'm good. I've
Yeah.
spoken everything I know.
I'll just ready my ranged weapon. We don't really have the spacing to do what I was thinking of.
Yeah, I'll draw my gun too.
I'm
Yeah.
currently still flying.
Oh yeah, so she's probably beneath you then. She didn't. I was thinking like shoulder to shoulder, all stacked up. But all right, so we'll see how she does. I'll make this a public one just because we'll see how her delivery is.
Oh, that was not public.
It wasn't.
No.
I can show it. Which, given her charisma's fairly high, that's actually pretty good. Which, let's go over to its. Which. So as she's doing that and says it to it, you suddenly hear this sort of like rattling, hissing noise coming from it. That it seems to be at first loud at first, but as you're watching Grok, you can see that the ghouls don't seem to pay it much mind. But you realize that it realizes it's getting loud. It seems to muff at itself. It does seem to pad over to about 10 feet. It does seem like it seemed to like that one, but it seems to utter something else and Aklo back to her. And then she kind of gives a little bit of a giggle. She's like, I think, and then says it coming. I think yours was better. Why did the ghouls stay in the asylum?
Why?
Because he was feeling rotten.
Oh, ghouls are undead.
As you begin to laughing, you actually see this thing's laughing with you quietly, but it seems to also cock its head that way. It seems like you may have endeared yourself to this little thing.
Yay,
Okay.
we're friends!
Speaking of ghouls,
Ask it if it's willing to help us out with our search.
Yeah, so she translates for that. And so... And then she just starts, it's asking me, what is this place? It seems confused. The walls don't change when it wants them to. That's what it's saying.
No, it's freshly out of
Does
place
it-
too.
know the material plane.
Knowledge planes, another one could probably assist you. This is more of a situation with this room. You've heard some theories and you're looking at it directly as this room's filled with that yellow mist. But, no worries, Goblin.
Do another knowledge check. Not my best, but a 14 regardless.
Anyone else want to hit a planes? I
Mhm.
suppose Noxus can assist with that.
What a goblin type. I still don't have.
BRB. They said bio BRB.
Okay.
Did I roll planes
You
or did
did.
I roll mobility? Okay.
You rolled planes. Oh, Frederick. That's a nice 4 there.
Mm-hmm.
That's clearly a really bad. No, just kidding. Noxus is actually pretty decent on that one. So she'd point out that if it is true that yellow mist has something directly to do with the dimension of dreams, and these things you said are supposed to be from there, I'm guessing that it's either unwilling or unable to go anywhere that mist isn't. There's a clattering of stone. First, you wonder if maybe the conversation you're having may have drawn, but you would see as a third ghoul has entered your view, and it seems to be climbing up and kind of listening at that thing. You see as the Vunit seems to get low and actually kind of moves against the rock, as it seems to be hiding from the ghoul that's now peering over the edge. I need a stealth roll from you, Stormy. I know you're not trying to stealth, but it might not see you behind the door.
Hold on. Let me change the roll to private GM roll. And take it.
So we'll give his... We'll do it as blind, and we'll get his perception. See if he notices you there with probably improved cover. And you watch him carefully, even as you kind of peer out a little bit and watch. And you see as he peers about a bit, he seems to be looking about. And as he kind of shifts a bit and then hops down. Seems like he hasn't noticed you. The Vunit kind of creeps its head up and looks that way and just... What? At this point, if you want to talk to the Vunit, I'll just say that Noxus is translating for you. Welcome back. So if you want to talk more directly to it, I won't have to play telephone for it. Just assume she's the one speaking back. I'll probably just speak back in her voice. That'll make it easy. No problem, Stormy.
Well,
Man, I totally thought I fixed my common language thing, and
I might just get rid of gobbledygook. As fun as it is, it just seems to get in people's way.
Actually, let me refresh real quick and see if that fixes things.
I mean, that was what language is that? That was...
should be in common.
Yeah, that's common.
Because
That's the problem.
I redid my languages because I noticed that I didn't have it selected.
Yeah, because you can technically not have common. That's like one Elven one where you give it up. So it's like, but okay. Yeah, if any of you want to talk to the Vunit that seems to be paying back attention to you all, as it doesn't look utterly endeared, but definitely seems curious by you lot. You seem funny enough.
How did you get here?
You see? And it's just gonna look at you. I am here. Doesn't sound like it's stupid. It just seems like it doesn't understand the question in that regard.
Yeah, I figured.
Alright, I fixed it. I fixed the gobbledygook issue.
Yay!
The dream.
With Nox, yeah. Go ahead.
I just said the dream and the material seem to be overlapping. Then.
I mean, more so than usual. Nox kind of goes. It's like, I mean, the dream world. I mean, hell, some adventurers freed a new god of dreams that. I mean, supposedly there was supposed to be a good god of dreams, but I don't know if that has anything to do with this, honestly. But in any case, normally they overlap, but not much. Only when you sleep.
Well, right now, as far as we know, we're in the waking world.
As far as we know. However, that one doesn't seem. Actually, she kind of pauses and says something to him as she looks back at you and just asks, "Does it want to come out?" See if it maybe wants to. But. And as she says that, it does kind of pad over, but where you realize that the smoke isn't really, the mist isn't really passing beyond that door. Like, it seems like it's just like, it's not like it's unnaturally not passing beyond the door. It does clearly seep through. It's not causing any direct harm to you out of the front. But this thing, you can tell that it's a fear issue. It doesn't seem to like the idea of leaving.
So, you said there were some adventurers that recently freed a god of dreams?
That was a while ago, but yes. I mean, in terms of gods, yes, not that long ago. 15 some years. Not even so much freed as created without the Starstone because it didn't really need it because it was the realm of dreams.
What do you mean by freed?
I didn't say, I didn't, created. Created is it's the world of dreams, and if you have control of the dreams, you can make whatever the hell you want happen. And so they basically, there was, from what the story said, is there were dark forces that all fought over it. They fought the dark forces, and it allowed this one to take control. And it
Nice one.
basically, its first action was to become the god of dreams. So it is only a god in there, and then if it ever were to leave the plane of dreams, it would be a mortal man. But it doesn't leave, so it's a god. Same time, if you're dying of plague and you go into the dreams and they're like, here, have a dream plague cure. Ta-da! That being said, I don't think it has anything to do with here unless maybe he went batshit insane. I really don't think it has anything to do with here. I just was making a comment.
Right.
So, this mist, is it just mist?
I have no idea.
Hmm.
I'm operating on, if we operate under the assumption that it has something to do with the dreams, which is what the survivors said, then, and that thing lives in the dimension of dreams and it's afraid to leave. That seems to give credence to that.
True. I suppose the question is, should it be harmful if we go in there?
My only concern right now is those very real ghouls very much over there.
Yeah, that's a very small wall over there. I'd say duck if you go in there.
Listen, friend, I'm a little wary about walking into that mist, but it's kind of in the direction that we need to go. See, last time I saw a mist like this, a man in a yellow robe killed me. Does that sound familiar at all?
Yeah. Happened to me too. I couldn't find Nyx anywhere. It was terrible.
Yeah.
I have to know who the person in the yellow robe is.
No idea, but he was very angry.
Hey, Nyx?
Oh, the man in the yellow robe. I have no idea. I know who Nyx is. That's her. And she points at the half orc. No,
Oh.
I'm Nyx, and I'm Noxus.
Oh, my bad. We're talking to your familiar. I thought we were still talking to the green creature.
Oh
My
yeah, because I
bad.
was using the same voice.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, that's a probably should have probably just played telephone. I apologize.
Nah,
She
You're
had,
fine.
she had started talking about the domain of dreams because this thing doesn't have out of character. This thing doesn't have knowledge plane, so it has no idea when it's on when it's on a different knowledge or a different plane. It just exists. It's smart enough on its own plane, but it's not stupid.
Well,
Can we ask that creature about the man in the yellow robes?
She'll pass that.
Yeah, if it's seen him about and whatnot.
Yeah, you get an actual ominous response as far as that as you describe or as she describes it to it. It does mention that there are some new predators within this yellow mist, and she would be able to reply to that it also seems mystified by the mist as well. But it does mention that it has seen something that fits that description lurking outside of this structure.
Well,
Otherwise, it seems to indicate normally in the realm of mist, it's used to walls just opening for it, and it focuses on them hard enough. But somehow you opened this one. Did you focus on it? That's what it's asking. It doesn't seem to understand doors.
You can go ahead and explain the concept of doors to it. Throw in a joke, maybe.
I'll close the door.
Oh,
Didn't open it. And then close it and open it.
It's growling ferociously now.
sorry.
that may have been a bad move, Gargoyle.
I need a handle animal right now. It's about to bite you. It does not like that.
Anybody or
A
just him?
door?
Yeah, you just teased it, and it's smart.
Oh. Oh. Okay. Let's see.
I'd say it has to be Stormy at this point, not you guys.
Yeah, I just.
It's basically like it might just lunge over and bite Stormy now because it's like
Oh boy, I like that roll.
Just a straight 5.
Untrained to.
It was an 18 for a second on my screen.
it lunges at you. Did not take that well at all. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, holy shit, Nikki! Thank you for the donation, 20 ducks. Thank you so much.
20 ducks.
Pepis.
Peppies.
Peppies. Thank you so much, hon. You're being so nice today. Well, I mean, you're always nice, but I mean, just you're being very generous today. Okay. The Vunith. I suppose you're kind of looking at it in the face. If so, you guys could roll initiative. Well, here, let me. At the same time, it's like, I don't know how exactly furious it is, but it's definitely trying to bite you.
So it didn't like that I was showing them how the doors worked.
It doesn't understand what doors are, and you just teased it. Like you're
Yeah, it just
making it
said
feel
I can't make
stupid.
the walls open, and you just showed yourself opening and closing the wall.
As far as it knew, you were shutting it and
used
shutting
it.
it back. It took it as teasing. Does
Oh,
that mean that that's what you
Yeah.
meant? No. But
okay.
That is
Somebody just closed the door in your face without explaining anything, especially when you didn't know what a door was. Probably
It was
not
just
very
a-
well.
it was probably explained, like, in terms of, like, at least how I was looking at out of character, it seemed actually vaguely, like, it was concerned that it was locked in. And so it's like, and then you locked it in, and then it seemed to be, like, and that's why I did the handle animal to see how it took it. And so it's like, and then rolled very poorly. So it's like, now it's angry. It might not be rip your face off eternally angry, but it is trying to bite you. So if you guys all want to, I don't know if you're all going to react. Anyone who wants to try to react before it, feel free to roll initiative. You don't have to roll initiative on this one. I'm not trying to force you to also be nice to it. If you want to just end up killing it, by all means. But it's trying to bite. You're trying to go.
I'd like
fast.
to. Do I need to roll initiative to try and like calm it down?
I don't know. Yeah.
Like get it back to chill because it was just
I mean,
there.
I mean, you could probably, like, I would say you could probably be like, whoa, 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 kind of thing. So you had to allow it. It did roll a natural 20 on its attack. So you still might want to do that anyways, even if it bites somebody, because it's probably not going to murder somebody in one bite. But
Yeah.
plus, it
So
might not
you
even
need-
hurt Stormy.
Right. So you need initiative then, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you want to do anything with this roll, if you want to go into straight combat, I'm not stopping you from doing anything. I'm just
Honestly,
you know
I
what-
just want to sense motive, but I will roll initiative so that I can.
My rolls are so bad today.
That's not too bad.
I'll roll just so she's on it. But I imagine that unless it looks like we're going to full combat, I don't. And we'll put her on there just for. Okay. So yeah, it is first. So yeah, it lunges. It's not actually lunging for the purposes of lunging, but we'll get off the blind rolls because I keep leaving it on that. 23?
Yep, that'll hit.
Let's double check. I don't think it counts as magic, so it might not pierce at all, but
Oh yeah, I forgot you have a ridiculous DR.
That's modest.
so he says.
modest.
Well, there were some that was Pearson.
Yeah, and eventually they're all gonna pierce, and it's gonna feel like
Two.
nothing.
Yeah.
Like, because like they're looking point that everything is, but okay. It connects, but it can't pierce through. Knowing from what you know about it, I would say that might help you with your sense motive roll as well. For Grick, since you made the roll to know it, you know it has pounce. If it wanted to, like, even in that round, it could have full attack. I mean, it's 5 feet away; it could have full attacked anyways. But it just seems to be biting. But it bites and then immediately, like, it seems to just. You guys are free to act this round. See what it does in the next round. Go through the. Oh,
Boing.
if you're doing anything, I'm doing this. But if you're not, then don't sweat it.
I'm
Nah, I
closing
mean,
the door again.
Greg is just gonna look up at Grog, right?
Gronk. Yeah.
Gronk, that's what it is. Yeah, Greg is gonna look up at Gronk and just be like, "There's a warning, bite man. Kind of messing with it a little bit.
I don't know what I did.
Make you teased a little bit when you were opening and closing the doors. I think that bothered it a little bit. Doesn't seem like it's gonna mess you up though. It's kind of like when a dog nips you when you pet it too hard.
Do you think stairs are going to upset it more?
Stairs.
We could ask.
What about tables?
It might. You never know.
Oh shit.
This thing is from a different plane.
I mean,
If
I
there's
don't.
any action you want to do on this turn, I'm gonna say that's probably more than enough talk for a round of it if other people are doing stuff.
Yeah, that's it for me.
Yeah, my character's not doing anything right now. Gob, anything? You said you want to try to
Yeah.
calm it down, handle animal.
Yeah, for sure. First, I would be like, well, I
This thing-
don't. What?
I was gonna say this thing is intelligent enough. I'd say handle animal and diplomacy are both viable.
I have a much better handle
I
animal.
know. I'm just making
Um,
sure everyone knows.
Yeah, I think I'll put like my hands up in a non-aggressive manner and just be like, "Whoa, whoa, easy now. We're friends. We're friends. I'll tell you more funny jokes. You know, the gargoyle doesn't understand the humor. It's fine. Just like I know it can't understand me, but I'm just trying to be very like
Noxus is
disarming.
trying. Noxus is devoting her entire turn to translating. Well,
Yeah.
probably she's smart enough also to probably not translate some of the tables and stairs conversation because I doubt that's going to go well.
Ooh, that was a
Finally, a
nice
good roll.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, you can tell.
Aw.
It seems to like you. It just seems more mad at Gronk at this stage, as it seems definitely to understand that it. But Stormy,
Hmm.
say Gronk.
I'm determining between biting it back or saying a knock-knock joke and closing the door.
Close the door. I'm gonna punch you in the back of the head.
Hmm. Well, that leaves biting it. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, Stormy. Gronk is pugnacious, quick to anger, and pissed off per the background. So I think he's going to. I think it goes with his trait to probably. Am I allowed to non-lethal attack with
can non-lethal attack.
Okay. I'm gonna bite him back.
Oh,
There we
God.
go.
Good bite.
Numb. Those off-brand.
Second there. Yeah, you give it back a bite that also lands, but yours does more damage. Not that you don't know if it knows that it did damage or not, but you deal some non-lethal to it. It has intelligence; it'll probably realize you did a non-lethal, or maybe it pissed it off. But it does definitely seem to still be growling at you.
And if I know anything about people who are very upset, the number one way to get someone who's upset to calm down is just to say you're acting irrational. You need to calm down.
Yeah, because that always works.
Yeah.
100% of
I
the
think
time.
Stormy just wants to kill this thing.
Yeah, I think he does. Stormy's tired of us being nice to things.
Yep.
Stormy chooses violence.
He was here to roll dice.
Yeah,
Like a
that's
whole
all,
ass
that's
group
all I'll
of
do.
ghouls over there.
Roll out of dice.
The ghouls are probably watching from the thing, be like, "Oh man, taking bets."
They have like a bucket of brains as popcorn.
That actually sounds fitting. All right, Vanguard. Any actions?
Oh my gosh, which one is higher, my diplomacy or? Would you stop lagging, Foundry? Jesus Christ!
You should see Kingmaker for Deckle. That character sheet's fun.
Wait, what?
Nothing. Roll 20 on Kingmaker with Deckle. Their character sheet takes like 5 minutes to load new tabs.
Oh,
It's bad.
I didn't make the connection. Let's see. Diplomacy is +5. Animal handling is +4. So diplomacy. Yeet.
I'm gonna just hey, look at that.
Oh, natural 20.
Yeah. Kind of reiterating the one is it definitely seems. I mean, even with him biting it back, it seems to kind of get away a bit. As it seems like it I mean, that actually worked pretty well in terms of like dog-like terms of bite, get bit back. But and then you and Goblin seem to be calming it down pretty well, actually, not somewhat, pretty well.
She's just gonna try and tell Noctis. Is that how to pronounce her name?
Noxus.
Noxus, thank you. Noxus, is there a way we can make him understand that this world can't change to will? Like, things are permanent. At least at some point.
I'm doing my best. I'm trying to explain that this world functions even when there's usually the way I know it is kind of like how you could do the same thing in the Fey world. Like it's just you have to have if it belongs to someone, they can change it. And so it's like in this case, the dream world. It's if you're there, it belongs to you. But so trying to explain that whole concept.
Okay, thank you.
Oh.
Yaru.
Any actions? See the mouse moving. I know they're there. That's why you need it. Ah,
Hello. I don't know. There's a lot of people in the way, and I'm not going to try and kill it, so good.
Okay. And Noxus is doing that. Go ahead and give me perceptions for more detail. All of you. Noxus is not where they are in that one too, so they're further forward.
I kind of wish there was a way for
High
it.
roll.
Dear God. I want you guys to
Damn.
know every single person rolled above a 20.
Having
Here.
some. Gosh, sorry. It's private GM roll perception.
Yes, please.
Sorry.
I mean, I'm
Wes.
basically revealing these just because it's like, holy fuck, dude, I'm already just...
Here we go.
I just like to see
Look,
the dice.
oh my God, look at all of you. Look at all of you. Look at all of you.
We see.
Jesus Christ. Man, I
Hey,
was
you
gonna...
sneaking
I was
up.
gonna assume that they weren't gonna get that far, but yeah, you heard that door just open.
What?
Hmm,
That's-
ghouls being
that's not-
ghoulish.
They probably heard the conversation.
Who's at the rear of the column? Oh,
Not Noxus. It would be Vanguard. Noxus is actually up front. I just got the token there.
The
Oh,
second
boy.
worst person to be at the rear.
Yeah, probably actually the dog, actually. The dog is actually no joke, because the dog is following Vanguard. Just kind of chilling.
Dog's gonna get eaten. Straight up snatched around the corner.
You can't see me, but I'm making the saddest face I can make right now.
Literal
See
puppy dog
his
eyes.
Dog being dragged away. Oh no.
No, that's the name of the game.
Also, with your rolls, Stormy, you're aware that a couple of the ghouls probably moved up to that wall and are probably... You can't see them, but you saw them move up to the edge with your roll. So it looks like they're probably hiding behind it. Most likely getting ready to come over it.
Mm.
You're probably about to get... I mean, you guys know it's coming, but you know that, yeah, they're coming for you.
Is anybody good at sneaking right now? Maybe get a good shot off?
I think we're made.
Oh yeah, we very much are. It's not even like I'm literally...
Yeah, it might not be beneficial for us to stay in this hallway, though. Let's see if we can get our new lizardy friend to move forward.
I wouldn't call him a friend just yet.
He's not your friend.
That is a good point.
He's definitely still growling at... Doesn't look like he's right about to attack Gronk yet, but he's definitely growling at Gronk. Or I should say it, they don't really have a gender, but...
There's
If
plenty of
these
other
things-
fight in this area, Stonebrain. Could have picked it with someone else.
Sorry, what?
I'm
Oh.
getting mad at the gargoyle, picking an unnecessary fight.
Hey, I showed them how the door worked.
No, I get exactly where you're coming from out of character, Stormy. Don't get me wrong. It's just
It's funny.
It's supposed to be a fairly aggressive dog. It's just it likes dark humor, and so that it's like you did that. And it's like okay, so it's just that's why I kind of had it growled and I asked for the roll. If I was playing any other thing, I probably would have just had it do it or choose what it did. It's like let's see how it likes it. But
Yeah, these ghouls coming over the wall. That door being closed.
Uh. How do we?
Are we still in turn?
yeah, that's why I'm getting them all on the order to see what order this all goes down in.
We should probably get into that room.
With what time?
Yeah, you guys are still in orders. You don't know precisely what the ghouls are doing. You heard the door open. You don't hear their. Actually, no. With those rolls, like I mean, hell, fucking, Nyx actually fucking hears that's like that. She's like, at least two coming that way. She points in the direction of Vanguard, probably trying to get around you, to get to the front. given that Nyx is kind of tanky. But the Vunith is first. We're gonna just wait. Who's on that? Okay, it's Deckle. Round. Yeah, if you want to try to tell Noxus to say something to the Vunith about all this, it's like the probably the time here for its turn. It's like,
Yeah, please do. Let her know the situation.
yeah, which Noxus will say the ghouls are coming. They're surrounding. Looks like they're getting ready over there. Which first thing you're going to see the Vunith actually do though on its turn.
Wow.
Is this just books it?
You know what?
Doesn't
Okay.
It doesn't seem to utterly book out there, but it seems to go right there and seems to be backing away, growling. Like as soon as it seems to believe her, like it seems to like Noxus to the fact that it's talking to it, but it definitely backs away, growling, as it seems to be getting ready for something to come for it. But hey, that's the one. Oh god, literally the one that opened the door was the top of their order for the last one. So. Cthulhu, your turn.
Cool. I'd like to stealth move.
Okay.
Uh,
So it's half speed. Unless you have fast stealth.
I do not have fast stealth yet.
Okay. Yeah, so you have.
Stealth. Oh shit. I keep clicking the words. Have you guys been doing that? I keep clicking the words instead of the dice symbol. And this needs to be
I've been there before.
a blind jam roll.
Normally, yes. In combat, I don't really need it to be. But you can
Okay,
roll it open. When it's you sneaking about, you don't know if they saw you or not. Is when I worry about it. This one, it's going to be fairly obvious if they do or not.
So 24 for stealth.
All right. Yeah. Go where you like.
Cool. So you said it was half speed, so I can only move 15. That works really well, actually. So 5, 10, 15.
That's if you want your standard action. If you have nothing to use it on, then you can do 30 feet and do a double move.
I think. I mean, I'm stealthed, so I could just do a full round action
Okay.
and move into this corner, I think. 5. God damn it, dude.
Where are you trying to go? The right corner?
Right here.
Oh, you got it.
So it's just every time I try to move, like, it pops up my character sheet. It's very annoying. So I just have to close it in between rounds. And then that'll be it for me.
Okay. Next up, we got some more ghouls.
Why did it move me?
It moved you?
I'm back to where I was whenever I was surrounded in the previous fight.
Oh god.
That was weird.
What?
Oh god.
Curse save me. I didn't mean to be around all the corpses. Curse
Oh.
no, I can't be there. No, I'm not looking down.
I
Don't put me back.
I know. I'm trying to put you back. You're fine. You guys see as sure enough, a ghoul is moving quickly, and it does seem to be trying to stealth, but you guys saw it, so you see that it's reached that edge there. Seems to have shocked the little dog, the dog that's with you, as it seems to suddenly start growling as it realizes it's behind it. My character's waiting till see if Vanguard moves, so she's gonna come here.
Hello.
And we're gonna put the initiative back up. Oh god, you guys are gonna ring.
Ah!
Ignore it.
Yeah.
It's not actually your turn.
I know.
I should have moved my turn on before that point.
No, it's okay.
Goblin, it is your turn.
It is my turn. Can I
Yes.
charge through friendlies?
Only with Dragon Style, which you do not have.
Damn.
But
I
you can
can't-
just move through them.
Can you just move through friendly spaces? Do you trigger whenever you enter a
Not when you
space?
enter, it's when you leave. You
Yeah.
leave a space that they threaten. So if you were that ghoul that you know is there, you will trigger when you pass through the dog square.
He might have an attack prepared, but straight up, I ain't trying to watch no sweet lizard dog get dragged away today. It's gonna fuck my whole day up. It's not happening. I'm gonna two-hand my axe. I'm gonna pass through everybody and get in front of the dog.
Okay.
Right here.
Yeah, it's gonna swing a claw at you with cover, so you have a +2 on your AC over the normal.
Don't worry, I still have one spell slot in case you get hurt.
It misses you.
Yay!
Perfect. I'm gonna swing. So damage 1.5, held, two-handed, and single attack.
Oh, oh, that is a
What's
dead.
that?
That is a dead ghoul.
For sure, you're not dragging a dog away right now. I'm playing a ranger.
And you see, there's another ghoul that's currently stealthing down that hall. That's looking at you, kind of like the whole pot at the hand of the cookie jar right there.
I point my axe at him, and then I call out his position.
Yeah, so you guys are being told there's a ghoul right there. Stormy, you're up.
All right. Okay, I guess I will fly up here. Oh, I need a fly check. Hold up.
Okay.
Okay, that should do it.
Easily done, yep.
And I need to make a turn. Or I guess 45. Technically a 45. Fly check. That is greater than a 10. And another 45. Ugh, flying is so tedious. Okay, apparently I can't go over this wall if I'm flying.
I can drag you over because I gave it a regular wall so it blocked sight, but I gotta drag you over it. Because it's basically so I made it so that the hills actually block your guys' sight in certain spots.
I see.
Okay, wonderful. And so you're trying to get over this one. There you go, you're over it. You are going to trigger from one of them, but not both of them, because one of them did have a turn and is holding, so he's threatening. The other one was flat-footed to it. So...
Okay. I only see one ghoul right now. Is there another?
You're over. He's under you.
He's under me. Okay.
The one that is not attacking you is under you, because he hasn't acted yet. But the one that is below you, roll 16. They add. This is not the attack. I should have used this in the first place. I should stop doing blind rolls. Just getting the modifier off it. We rolled a 13. They add 3. Okay, that's not going to hit you.
All right. Perfect. So the one directly under me, I'm going to can't do a full round action. I'm just gonna swipe at him with my claws. I am pugnacious, so I gain a +1 on this.
This room you are in does seem to go upwards, and it seems like there's a broken staircase that goes up. You're not certain what directly is up right now, but
Okay. That is a 8 to hit, which I'm assuming will miss.
that will miss.
Yeah, and I will actually fly upwards so that some other ones can't attack me come next turn.
Unfortunately, that's a 5th ed thing. You would need flyby attack to fly upwards at this stage. Since you've done an attack, you have to stop here.
Yikes. Oh, okay, so I can't break up my movement speed. Got it. Okay.
That's a specific... Now, luckily, it's only 1 feet. To do that on the ground while running around is a large feat chain called Shot on the Run. But the fun thing is, there is a single feat that only needs, like, I think, dexterity and strength or something. That basically is just called flyby attack, and that allows you just to do exactly what you're talking about. It's actually
Okay. I'll add that to my list of feats to look at, and that will be the end of my turn.
Vanguard.
Hello. Let's see. They're all coming from that side, correct, Deb?
And as far as you've seen,
What the heck?
oh, that other one that was holding its turn, actually. Sorry, Vanguard. That was the one that
Oh,
was
no,
on
you're
top of
good.
that. It was holding turn for someone to come in, not readied, so I'm going to have him take his... Oh no, he's dead. You just killed him. Wait, no, that's not the right one. No, he's not dead. He's right there. Oh, both of them should have been readied. Oh, I misread that. Okay, that's fine. But yeah, they're just gonna attack Stormy. For all the good in the world, it's gonna do them. Miss, miss. Oh my god, it was literally 765. That ghoul. And the other one. Natural 1. 21. But still only 3 damage, so the only thing I need to worry about is the fort save for the paralysis.
Fort save, coming right up. Give me 1 second.
And the bite's gonna miss.
That should do it.
You are just fine. So, yeah, that's their turn. They have acted. They act after you, so I gotta move their initiative down after you. So they were not ready. They were holding. But you have a full turn before they do. Now continue on Vanguard.
No problem. Let's see. So they're all coming from the west, correct?
You just gotta report that there's another one down there, yes, but you hear the sounds of combat coming from where Stormy went.
Okay. Well. It's always a bad idea for the smaller person. Why don't I just do this? 2, 3. 35 feet. I would like to use that. Did I open that?
That was me.
Oh, sorry. Hey, goblin.
Huh? What's up?
You want a burning sword or a burning hammer?
Yes.
I'd like
Generally.
I'd like to cast sun metal on his hammer.
I think he's wielding an axe right now, but yeah.
Ah, excuse me.
I just got raided again. Oh god, I just got raided again. What's up, Raiders?
Yo!
Oh,
You get raided.
Hey.
Oh, I love it.
Hey, Solveig. Hey. How are we? Raiders, hello. Welcome to the stream. We are being ambushed in a hallway by ghouls. Welcome to Pathfinder. Welcome to Strange Aeons. Sorry, I will deafen. I apologize.
Oh, you're fine, man.
Hey,
All right.
Raiders.
Alrighty. I gently touch your weapon, and it ignites into flame that cannot hurt you, but it will definitely hurt these ghouls.
Do a pick. I forgot last time. I forgot, even though it's one less, I'm gonna have point blank. Actually, we're gonna throw a pick again. Worked well last time.
Mhm.
So basically, it's just a straight up roll. Oh! Yeah, she hits it, it clatters off him, but does a lot of damage there. And
Awesome!
he is not looking okay as he just staggers back as he realizes she just threw a pick at him. I check to see every time when I like fuck up I'm typing a roll. All right, that is her whole turn. Spending another round of rage, and Deckle, you're up.
Okay. Well, guess I'm coming down to here.
Wee!
30 feet.
You from there?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna. Let's help her here. Oop. That is all.
Okay. Double check. Oh, that's not right. Oh,
Oh, nothing. I was just reading chat.
what is that? Wait, there's a problem here. What the... Oh, let's just go up. Yeah, that's the only way up it. Okay, yeah. Double check how that works. I'm missing something here. Check it later if it's not directly relevant now. Alright. The ghoul. Yeah, got a sign of them. See something kind of interesting. The Vunit seems to come back in. As it gets to the difficult terrain, you see it kind of do a little whoop of little colored smoke. It seems to be attacking one of these things. You see that aggression come back. Since it's able to charge and pounce, it is going to full attack one of the ghouls.
Dude, I like this thing.
We have a hit. 4 claw attacks. Dear God in heaven, let's go, buddy.
I'm talking about this boy.
Oh,
Whoa.
Good lord.
Oh, that was all at once.
Yeah, that was a full attack because it has pounce.
And there's a lot of click clacks.
So 7 plus another 6, so 13 off the bat. And the bite did 2. That's 15. That's a dead ghoul.
Hey,
Quick hit. Thank you. And he kills the ghoul you're flying directly above. Seems like he's taking, and he has stepped out of the yellow at this point. I don't know, the other ghoul down here just took a hit. He is going to charge her. I am not using a ranger. I am actually currently unarmed. It's going to be attacking me. Really should have used its bite, but that's okay. Plus 3 is not going to hit. Alright. So plus 5 with the charge. For Thulu.
I'm gonna shoot a ghoul.
Yeah, you can see them there. They have some cover through the thing, but they do have a bit of a wall there.
Oh, is there a wall in between? Me
Yeah,
and-
that's why the thing's there, but you can also see through it. There's holes all through it. It's basically rubble. So it's like...
Why did you say it like that?
Okay. I wish I had sneak attack. Fucking. Imagine not
Right.
being a rogue. Can't even. Okay, so we're gonna shoot this dude.
Get him.
Hopefully we get a crit. Let's see what happens.
Ah!
Ah,
That is almost the opposite of a crit.
yeah, and I'm not going to do any inspiration on that. It's not worth it.
Alright.
And that would be the end of my turn.
Gob!
God damn, that thing will make sure you're awake for your turn.
oh yeah.
What?
Jesus.
That-
What will you do, exile? um. Okay, this thing just swung my teammate down here, but the thing is, there's a bunch of people down here, and there's not enough. There's not a whole lot of people up there, and I'm worried about it. I think I'm gonna. I know that.
Happy ass up here.
The thing is, like, on one hand, Cursive, what's your character's name? Hold on, let me see.
Nix. Nix is
Nix?
the actual character.
On one hand, Nyx is unarmed. On the other, what will you do? No, so on one hand, Nyx is unarmed. On the other hand, Nyx has like 97 weapons, so they will not
She's
be
gonna pull it
unarmed
out and
very
hit
long.
somebody with it.
Yeah, I'm not super concerned. And they also have essentially our version of Dr. Freeman right next to her, so like, it'll be fine. I saved the dog, and I have, by extension, performed my ranger quota of the day. So I'm going to leave. I'm going to go north.
You just grab the dog and carry it on your shoulders.
Yeah.
What
This-
else you?
I'm leaving, and I'm
Yeah.
taking the dog.
straight up, not even my dog, but if anything happens to it, I will become the John Wick of Pathfinder, and
I
it will
mean,
be
if
the
you
scariest thing you've ever seen.
If you genuinely want, take
No,
them as your animal companion.
no, I can't. I already have a snake named Boots. We just haven't met him
So
yet.
we got the
Oh.
dog. Now we just gotta find you like a classic Mustang, and then we gotta take both of them away from you.
No. Okay. So I'm moving. I'm moving up. Hold on. I'm going up. I'm out of
You
here.
just
I'm out of here, Scoob. I'm
disappeared.
leaving. Yeah. I'm using the arrows. I'm out. I'm out of here.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
So 5,
Don't mind me, I'ma just
5,
find
30,
my
35,
friends and
40.
leave.
This
You
is
can
the
free.
furthest I can get with my little dwarven legs on a double move.
Incorrect, because you can
Wow.
run. Because you
Oh.
can do it's a straight line, so you can run.
I'm
Oh my
just fucking booking into this room full of gas that I'm unaware of what it does.
Yep.
What a wildly irresponsible thing to do. Yeah, I'll do it to right here. Sure,
Oh.
man.
So happy I gave you sun metal.
Yeah, you're casting light too right now, which is
I sprint into this room carrying a flaming axe, just freshly saved a dog, and I point at that ghoul over there. and, that's my turn.
that ghoul who sees you come up and then is probably going to scream in terror because Stormy's turn's next.
Am I technically pugnacious right now because that little creature and I were fighting?
No, he's not
Oh.
threatening you right now.
Dang. Okay.
He clearly charged in to help you. I think that qualifies as an ally.
Mm. Now,
Like you're
What-
basically like the dog's like that's I get to bully him. What are you doing? You don't get to go after him.
all right. Well, I'm gonna use a full round action to, or I guess full round attack, starting with unarmed strike. These are -2 each. Okay, that's gonna be a 15 to hit,
15 will hit.
and that's gonna be an additional, sorry, that's a 14 to hit, for 5 bludgeoning, and then an 18 to hit for 6 bludgeoning.
Okay, hit.
And then we got a blender coming with a bite and 2 claws and a horny attack,
Yes.
each -5.
16?
That'll probably
So,
hit.
yeah,
That's a 16.
that's definitely toasty.
I won't roll the rest if he is dead.
You want to just obliterate the body? It'll be fun. All right.
Did not mean to do that. I meant to grab her. There.
Vanguard.
I swear these things are getting worse.
It's just getting later.
That too. Okay, what is my range on this? I think it was 25. Come on, Foundry. Range on this, 25 plus 5 at second levels.
Every 2 levels, but yeah. Yeah, it's within range for sure.
Okie dokie. Let us hit. And I'm not going to forget this one. No. I didn't mean to
That's
do
fine.
that. But...
That hits. So D3
Okay.
of electric damage. D3 plus 1 because point blank.
Ayo.
Doesn't roll the damage like that, we just need the D3.
Oh, just the D3.
You roll the attack, so you're good.
Okay.
Yeah.
D3 or D4? D3.
It's a D3. D3 plus 1. Ooh, there, yeah, that just showed you the range on it. Yeah, when you click the spell, Vanguard, if you hover your mouse over the where it says range close, look what it does. That's actually your jolt range.
Nice.
Yeah. Just, come on, work for me.
It did. You rolled a 2, so 3 damage.
Yep.
And that takes you guys out of combat.
No, it's not
Nice.
you. It's Foundry being slow.
I'm getting a little sluggishness from it too, which it's off my computer, so I'm guessing it's that. But perfect timing. 11 p.m. Out of combat on that one.
Yay!
There's a tower there to explore, which. All right. Hope you guys are enjoying it. Hope you're having fun.
Oh yeah.
Oh
the way,
yeah,
I
I'm
could
loving
see
the campaign.
over here.
Over where? Oh, you can see or you can't see?
I did see. I
Yeah, you
guess when
can't-
I guess when I was walking over here, there's like cracks in the wall or something.
There
'cause,
are.
like, yeah. There's like a solid line over to about right there.
Yep. Yeah, those cracks in the wall are intentional, guys. I literally I was that meticulous with it. Where if you see a crack in the wall, you probably can look through it.
Mhm.
Sometimes there's something else looking through it though. Like when you have those, where it's like,
Sometimes the abyss stares back.
I do need to leave. It is midnight in.
oh yeah, we're wrapping up here.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll get more. If you want to make a note, actually, what I'll say here, I'll say it here so you can ask me later. You do see a lot of swirling color that's not just yellow coming in this room through the cracks that you passed on the way up, like because of your perception, and also because investigators get the whole passive perception thing, where you get a free roll on anything that's you don't even ask for, which is why investigators are awesome. Which you do see that there's a lot of like swirling magical color coming from that room. You don't know what it is. You didn't see anything that seemed to be causing it, but yeah, that's where we will leave off. The Vunith does seem to be sticking around. Otherwise, this is a large tower. The stairway is down, but you can get up there, and it looks like there's another stair that goes up. It looks like it's probably that one you saw in the hallway. But the tower itself does seem to go up and there's a roof up it, so you can't see what the second floor is. But it does look like the stairs go up that way.
All right.
All right. Well, good night, everybody.
Good
Good
night.
night.
Yeah.
All right. I'll see y'all next week.
Good night, Stormy.
And chat, thank you for stopping by and watching us.
Hope you guys had fun in chat.
Exciting horror adventures of ghoulish fun.
Nikki,
see you
whoever's
next
sending
week.
all these ghouls needs to send a gas or a spoiler. Judgmental Lucy noises. Oh, I would agree with you if that's what was happening, Lucy, but there's actually reasons behind everything.